buy a girl dinner before you peg her.
Okay.
I hate that I just said that.
Don't you know that? So, I don't enjoy being prey, but I enjoy being exposed to predators.
Yeah. Stepford. Being first, dislikes being second. Listen, coming second is not usually my preference. Actually, no, that's a lie. I prefer to... Wait. Oh, guys, don't fucking clip that. Do not clip that. Too far. Go on.
There's such a delay on the strip. Wow. 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 Give me 3 minutes.
I don't know why, it was still hot. He grabs you by the collar and says, "It's not your time yet."
Yes, it fucking is.
Salt?
Slap them! Slap them!
You care for this one.
Take the book. Leave her alone. Walk away.
If you have anything to say, now's the time.
Celia, I'm out of moves here. What do I do?
You need to run.
She'll slit your throat.
But I think then having kind of been stepped through what you can only assume is Tybella's memory of her life, well, there's a moment of thankfulness that he was able to have that shared with him in whatever way that was able to happen. Snapping out of that and assuming that she is gone, still weeping, will just whisper in her ear, I'm so sorry. I'm out of moves. But never for a moment think that you need to dance around information with me.
I'm not dancing.
If there is a danger to you, there is a danger to me. And potentially vice versa at this point.
Okay. I get it. She circles behind you, and in your left ear, you hear her say, "I'm sorry, Velendar, but I'm out of moves." And she walks away. Back towards her tent.
Oh, fuck off.
The problem is that I'm a chronic overthinker. So, like...
Oh, that's the problem, is it?
Yeah.
Woo!
I'm just gonna overthink about what Prometheus just said for so long.
Oh no!
Emily! Oh my god!
Is meets beats in the favor of the person striking. And because he's striking at you, he will beat your meat, if that makes sense. Fuck.
Yeah.
So
Don't
can
hear that.
Can you say that again? I didn't catch it.
Just run it back.
Yeah, roll it back, roll it back. What was that?
I missed it.
As Eden pulls away from you, what are you doing in this moment?
Well, that was unexpected. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome.
But I need you to be completely aware. We are in truly so much danger right now. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, I know.
Cool. You'll do that?
Yeah.
If anybody ever said thank you to me...
Are we all get our
Wait,
own
is your guardian
individual-
Harry Styles?
Hey, yes, it is!
Wow, oh my god.
Is it actually?
Do you know how long I've been waiting for someone to notice?
I don't think we've seen
All this creation! Oh my god, I just that! Like, that's how excited I just got!
Wow.
Wow!
Oh,
Excellent! Wow!
fucking hell. Well done.
Who doesn't want to to watch Slayla Twift and Sari Tiles hanging out. Like,
She's gone. I can sense it.
Yeah,
That has
yeah.
destroyed Salt completely.
Wow.
So it is a fuck. My daughter really wants to get into jewel crafting, and do you have anything just a little bit smaller than this one? Just your first jewelry kit, that sort of thing. It's a birthday, and you know the Queen passing. She's heartbroken, just devastated.
That's a real nice story. Happy birthday. I could probably like throw in, I don't know, if she likes yo-yos, I could probably give her one of those. But I don't have like a your first jewelry kit.
Can I see his ankles? Because I'm gonna bite him.
Is that your fucking cat?
It is.
Cat?
It is. She said I'm working with a cat. Daughter, you know, my wife left me. It's hard. It's a hard time. Anyway,
Wow, that sounds real tough.
Nobody's
Maybe,
taking this shopping trip serious.
you know what?
look,
If I could help you out, I would. But you know what? You know, I have a daughter. It's her birthday today as well.
Happy birthday.
My wife also, you know, left me. So, you know, times are fucking hard, man. But do you know what does help? Therapy.
Gold.
Not surprised.
Therapy does it. Does it?
And do you know what else heals a broken heart?
Your first jewelry kit. 65 gold pieces.
Money.
What's that?
In my pocket for me to provide for my family.
Tell you what would 65 gold get me?
Probably get you a ton of yo-yos.
In terms of say like jewels, I don't think my daughter is into yo-yo.
He pulls out like a jade stone, just a single jade stone. It's like this big.
I'll take it. Here's 65 gold. I'm gonna hand him a green ice cold apple. It's for your daughter.
She's allergic to apples.
Don't give it to her then.
I'll enjoy it, thank you.
Hey, you can keep it.
You know what? Good to have your business. Enjoy your travels.
Is it? Thank you.
And the story in his mind was a story of escape for the rest of his friends. And the tale of the runaway filters to all his friends, which gives them the ability to teleport 30 foot away if they want to take that action. And as he looks at the murderer next to him, his last thoughts are of his friends and the unfinished story that lies in the satchel next to him, and a fervent hope that someone one day will save Damada from the impending disasters that a book that they discovered by accident, an evil that they've uncovered, will one day step forward and ensure a safer Damada for his friends and family.
We're leaving. We are.
Wait.
Yeah, let's
We don't
go.
do this.
We might
Yeah,
not be
do you
getting
know that
paid.
you buy a girl dinner before you peg her?
Don't, don't you know that? Don't
That's
you
all
know
means
that? So I don't enjoy being prey, but I enjoy being exposed to predators.
Yeah. Stepford. Being first dislikes being second. Listen, coming second is not usually my preference. Actually, no, that's a lie. I prefer to wait. Guys, don't fucking clip. Holy fucking shit. We're live. Hey, welcome to Hexes and Vexes, Echoes of Divinity, where everything is fine and nobody's in danger. My name's Emily. Yeah, I'm the producer, GM, and Chief Executive Thirstmaster here, and inflictor of pain and wounds, both emotional and physical. But hey, guess what? I'm not important tonight.
That's not true. Shut the fuck up.
If you
Agreed.
don't exist, there's no story.
Or world.
Get fucked.
Okay, Cool.
Most important.
After tonight, I am gonna get fucked because I will continue to stream, but it won't be on this channel. So tomorrow night,
Oh boy.
at oh no, times. At what time? Quick.
A time and determinate one.
Tomorrow night at where's the chat? At 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time and 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time is the next episode of Radiant Shadows over on Meeples and Dragons. You can come hang out there. It's going to be fine and cool, and nothing bad's ever going to happen in the Rendarian Empire.
And if you're in a different time zone, get a real fucking time zone.
Yeah, loser.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday night, at a time that I don't remember, is in Enchanted Realms. But I'll let Salt talk about that because it's her baby.
I don't remember the time either.
Good.
It's the same time as this.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it?
We shifted half an hour back, so it might be half an hour forward.
I can't remember.
It's a time.
Time is a
We'll
weird
look at it.
fucking super broth, you know?
Time works differently in the Feywild. It could be whenever. It'll
Yeah.
be fine.
It could be. Let me have a look at my Discord to determine when it is.
Yeah. But I am not important tonight because Salt is doing that and looking up the time. We're gonna go in reverse order and we're gonna start with Deetwenty. Who are you? Where can we find you? What are you up to, buddy?
I'm here. I'm about to attempt to play D&D, and we're going to see if one of the people on the screen at the moment resets the campaign for the I've lost count.
Huh?
Just what? That seemed fair. Seriously. No, really.
Good. Over to Tammy. Who are you? Where can we find you? What are you up to?
I'm Talaria79. When I'm not here, you can find me running Call of Cthulhu across on the Law Rights or appearing in Pangs and Fangs, which is a fantastic Curse of Strahd campaign on Jenna Dagger's Twitch channel. I'm very minimalist tonight.
I love that for you. You know what? Sometimes we need to be. You'll see on screen we're not joined by Lockie tonight, but we send him all of our love. Poor guy got fucking called into work at the last literal minute. And is very sad to not be here. So Lockie, if you end up watching this VOD, enjoy your work, buddy.
Get
Hope
fucked,
it goes
bitch.
well.
Quit your job.
Quit it.
Yeah, absolutely quit your job. Also, there's a thing I forgot to tell you all at the start of this session in our pre-stream chat. So I'm going to type that in our little player chat. But while I'm doing that, Rin, who are you? Where can we find you? What are you up to?
Hi, I'm Rin. I'm on the internet. I stream every day. Whoa, you can find me on my shit. You look me up. Rin_Vixen. Holy fuck. I got some cool dice.
Cool.
Ooh, they're pretty.
These are for my oldest fuck bitch who's a dinosaur, and you know, like no, I'm talking about Alicia. She's an oldest fuck bitch. She's a dinosaur.
That is a compliment, though.
Yeah. Listen, endearingly, right? Endearing. Oldest fuck endearing. Did I do it?
Yes,
You did
on
it.
to Promethean.
Hey, hi, I'm Promethean. There's a zero in it. I play games sometimes, and I roll dice a lot of the time here, and Meeples and Dragons, and at the Lorites, where I also produce the Tammy's thing, and run my own campaign, and I also play
Why are you
on Enchanted
speaking
Realms
so
too.
quietly?
Just in case there's a weird echo, it's fine.
Why do you sound like a 5-year-old who just learned how to speak?
Because I just pooped my pants. But we're already live, so I can't do anything.
There.
It's fine. Everything's gonna be so fine.
It will be.
Hey, you know what also has a zero in it? The number of people that you were able to keep alive in Detroit Become Human, you
I'm
fuck.
so glad that you
Fuck
said
you,
that.
lies. Listen, we can get into this later. But you were so wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You were wrong.
Also, Rezi, thanks for the watch streak and for hanging out for that long. Appreciate you. Thanks for being cool. Speaking of cool motherfuckers, Salt.
I didn't like that. I'm the biggest dork here. I am SaltQueenPlays. There's not a 0 in it. You can find me here playing real cute characters who are real buff and can bench press bears. Don't look it up. Don't fact check me. I definitely can.
I believe you did in that thing.
No, I failed.
You tried, and that's what matters.
I tried. You can also find me running the Tales of the Feywild campaign over on Enchanted Realms with the lovely Emily, Rin, and Pro playing with me as well. And that next session, I looked it up, will be Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time.
It's really cool. We're all hot. You should watch it.
It is.
Yeah.
It's our second episode, so if you've missed the first one, you can watch it on YouTube. Also, I misspelt Enchanted Realms in the YouTube channel, so I had to fix that today. But it's all good now. We're good. I had to rename it
wow,
because.
Wow.
It's so enchanting to me.
My friend went to go look it up to watch the video, and he was like, Enchanted Realms, right? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, it's spelled the same way as like the Twitch channel. I'm like, yeah. And I was like, let me have a look. And then I realized I'd actually written Enchanted Realms.
Good.
And then Enchanted Realms was taken on Twitch, so on YouTube. So I had to do Enchanted_Realms TV, and I was like, close enough.
Oh no. Oh god. Shit, man. Speaking of unfortunate things that have happened, Promethean.
Yeah. Yes,
Would
Emily.
you like to recap not the pack session,
Ooh, okay.
the last session that we played in?
Okay, the session prior to Prax.
Prax.
Prior to Prax.
Enchanted Realms at Prax.
Yeah, okay, sure. Easy. Having been invited to a masquerade ball, in which Yusefka of the fucking Shadowbinders turned up, hosted by the Chord's Edge, with like a drugged out fucking Tybella by her side.
Unconfirmed drugged out, but yeah, sure.
But that was the read. Something was going on. She was not there.
Unconfirmed Tybella.
Oh, it was Tybella. It was definitely Tybella. I have inside knowledge from the certain Wisteria Daggerford that it was definitely both Tybella and Yusefka that were invited, which Velendar took issue with because that means that the Chord's Edge aren't capable of keeping him or his friends safe, and they weren't there to hide. So he decided to try and take over by stabbing the elderly leader of the Chord's Edge with a dagger that was supposed
us all.
with the dagger that was supposed to send her unconscious immediately, except she made her fucking safe, so it didn't.
Because of course she did, because she's like level 80 billion.
Correct. Which wouldn't have been a problem if, for example, well, I say hot as fuck. Objectively hot as fuck. Subjectively, I'm unable to roll above a 3, I think, for Alicia at this point. If our ranger hadn't had pinned down our rogue for 2 fucking turns of the combat, maybe we would have had a shot at winning it.
I
But
love
alas,
how he always tries to pass the blame onto someone else for us all dying, but it's definitely his fault.
but alas, I was taken out of combat for 2 turns, and one of the party members decided not to try. And so what happened was everybody except for me and Alicia died. And it was real sad. It was
sad.
It was a cool combat though. Like it was probably one of the coolest combats I've ever been a part of playing this dumb game. So if
I
you
don't
missed it-
think so. I disagree entirely. I got finger deathed.
You
Whatever
did.
it is.
You did get finger deathed. Correct. So if you haven't seen it and you'd like
Listen,
to catch
it's
up
not the worst way to go.
so that was super fun, and that was the last session. It was almost entirely combat, but again, it was one of the coolest fucking combat sessions I've ever played through.
I need you to know
Possibly
how
because I
self-conscious I am
survived.
about doing an all combat session. I like, as someone that is not confident in combat, that was real tough for me.
It's always daunting, but it was so good.
Hey, thanks, buddy. You're biased, so it doesn't count.
Nah, it was good. How much did I cry?
Truly, so much.
Truly, so much.
Second only to Brittany.
With that in mind, we've had 2 sessions since. I'm not going to recap them. And the reason why I'm not going to recap them is because they have happened in 2 separate groups. We're going to use this session as the opportunity for those who, because some of you haven't watched the panel, those of you that weren't there haven't watched the panel, and some of you that were at the panel haven't watched Left Behind. So we're going to let you discover this all in character. The VOD for Left Behind is still up, and the panel VOD will be going up early next week. It's ready to go. I just haven't had time to do it yet. So with that, we're gonna bamf on over into the intro. We'll be right back. We'll see you in a sec.
Durmara, a world once torn asunder, silent, lifeless, lost to the ruin of selfish gods and ancient magics, until the 4 divine siblings descended: Delane, Matisha, Nylani, and Thalassa. The deities made flesh, breathed life into the ashes. Now the world stands reborn. 5 realms rise, 4 under divine rule, and 1 neutral heart where power balances are on delicate blade's edge. But fear lingers, and magic, mistrusted, unpredictable, still stirs beneath the surface. Something long forgotten always remembers. Welcome to Echoes of Divinity.
Welcome back. Marcus and Alicia. Standing in Maluhia now.
Oh, we're home. Oh, not me.
No. Marcus and Alicia, standing in Maluhia, having recently landed after 2 weeks of trying to locate your friends. 2 weeks since they've been gone. 2 weeks since Marcus, you died and were resurrected. Alicia, one of the last things that we left off from was Yusefka speaking in your mind, mentioning, I don't know what you and your friends have done, but we're going to have something to talk about. You made your way to a nearby university, trying to find anything about Yusefka and the Shadowbinders, and came across a book that detailed a number of shady organizations. Within that book, you saw an entry on the Shadowbinders detailing their entire history after you left. Because when you were a part of the Shadowbinders, they weren't a bad organization. And
wait, sorry.
Yeah.
Alicia was part of the Shadowbinders? Lore drop. I didn't know this.
Yeah. You see that the last entry on the Shadowbinders was 2 weeks ago, and the same time that your friends disappeared, mentioning that the Shadowbinders disbanded after a sacrifice of an informant created disgruntled nature between members of the Shadowbinders, the sacrifice of Briley Eldervale. The 2 of you stand in this university together. What are you doing?
D.
That's curious. We go and speak to her parents because they're that way.
You mentioned
feel I'd like to go and see my family, and then we can see Briley's family, and then we can ask some questions of people. What do you think?
As good a plan as any. Lead on.
That's not really a positive affirmation, but thank you anyway.
I meant it positively. Let's go.
And
I'm gonna snap the book shut and take it with me.
Cool.
You're stealing from the library?
Yeah. Are you
not stealing? I got a library card.
Sounds like fucking Shadowbinder behavior to me.
Yeah, you don't know that. Shut up.
Are you attempting to be stealthy at all, or are you just taking the book? Like,
I'm taking the book and I'll flick a gold to the front desk.
the desk looks slightly confused, but the person behind it lets it happen and pockets that gold really quickly.
All right, cool.
You notice like they kind of do it in a way that makes it look like shit. I just got tipped and we're not allowed to accept tips here. Like that's
Did I just accidentally buy this book?
Kind of.
Cool.
As you make your way out with Marcus, as you do, you're heading towards your house, Marcus.
Why not?
Why not? You know, as they say, why not?
Why not?
You know that it's still a couple of hours away, from where you are now, but you can get there easy enough walking, like without being exhausted or anything like that. Or you could try and seek out a cart nearby. You're not far from the port, so
Can we not just get horses instead? I mean, I'm not quite sure where this whole cart thing's come from.
You
but
can
horses...
do horses, but you don't have them with you. You guys stabled the horses back in Kaivala.
What? And we just didn't take them with us.
Correct.
The woman, the goat. Maybe she should send them over. Anyway,
Well, hold on. The horses were stabled not far outside of fucking Scarlet's establishment.
Sure.
So
yep,
sure. Horse Uber then.
Horse Uber.
We'll go and find somewhere that sells horses.
Okay,
Horses.
great. I'm not going to make you roll because you're from here and you're not too far from your home. It's easy enough to navigate your way to a stable nearby. How many horses are you looking for?
Well, there's two of us, so I'm going to go for two.
You might want to sit on a horse together, you know?
Have you met us?
Do we really need two?
What?
Do we really need two?
Well, yeah, well, you're a woman of the wilds, and I like horses with pommels and, flair. So, yes.
If you're paying.
Technically, it's an IOU, a bit like what you did with the book, which I love, by the way, that sudden change of personality.
I like to think I bought it.
A single gold is the same sort of thing, and it's the same way I've got this wonderful clothing still from the Bell's estate, because they're family.
Sure.
Dear chap, we'd like 2 fine horses.
The stable hand looks at you and goes, great, I've got at least 6 of them here, so 2 is fine. They'll set you back like 50 gold pieces a horse.
It's just a rental. Like, we only need it for the day. We're just going across town and I'll bring them back later this afternoon.
Do I look like a rent-a-horse?
Or you do now. What an excellent model that would be. Have you thought, young stable person, of being an entrepreneur?
You can call me Bradley, but sure.
Bradley, are you a Cooper in the same time? No?
What?
Moving on. What you should do is rent us these horses for a gold piece a day.
That, make a persuasion check, but do it at disadvantage because that is so fucking short-changing.
It's a rental.
Bradley, we don't need them. We don't want them permanently. We just need them for a little bit of travel around the town.
Where are you heading to?
His family's.
How far out?
10-minute ride. If you want collateral, I could give you that.
Well, what if... Okay, how
Bradley.
about...
Bradley, as a Drody and with a dirty 20, I believe that you know us well enough to know that our word is our bond. And a gold piece for a simple rental? You get these horses back.
You're a
And
Drody,
not only
eh?
do you get them back, you get to say they were ridden by a Drody.
Okay, but you're a Drody.
I am Marcus Atticus, a Drody.
Well, then you can afford it, right?
Well, a gold piece, yes I can, that's correct.
Good.
So, if you're a Drody and you just want to rent these horses, then how about we say 10 gold pieces a day?
Because...
I'm just gonna walk. I'll meet you at your own fucking house. Where's the Drody estate, Bradley?
Bradley just points.
I'll see you at the house.
See, you've lost a customer and a benefactor, Bradley, by your chit-chat.
Joke's on you, Marcus. Your family's bought so many horses off me. I know what you're worth.
But do you? It's long-term economics that you're failing on, Bradley. This simple transaction could have gone smoothly for you, but now,
I think it's
sadly,
gone pretty smoothly for me.
I don't think as well as you feel. Goodbye, Bradley. I will remember you in detail. Farewell.
I love that canonically our group is just really bad at haggling.
Here's the thing. You gotta throw out your name as a rich, noble family and then expect to get a fucking discount? Are you kidding?
No, one's very entitled. One's not kidding.
Yeah, good. As you make your way, kind of trailing after Alicia, we're gonna dip on over to the rest of the party. The last thing you all remember is being in the Feywild. And the last thing you remember before that, Velendar, is watching your friends die.
I believe there was a brief intermission where we were captured and had bags on our heads.
I believe there was as well.
You get disadvantage on your next roll for correcting the DM. As you're standing in the Feywild, the last thing you hear from Thalassa is...
I didn't think everyone could hear Thalassa. I thought it was only me. I'm not correcting the DM.
You might be right, but it was
Yeah.
say goodbye to the Shadowbinders was the last thing.
Okay, yeah.
It was only you. It was only you. You're right. Fuck, I'm
Yeah.
evil. Jeez. The last thing you remember then, Delphine, is say goodbye to the Shadowbinders. As the ground almost feels like it disappears beneath all of your feet. Your vision goes dark, and you still feel that sensation of falling before you all land on solid ground. As you come to, all of you, all three, Velendar, your eyes open first, being the only survivor of these three. And you are back where you were before the bags, standing at the site of where your friends died. Exactly where you remember facing off with the cord's edge. But this time it's just you for a moment before the other two land. You see the bloodstain now almost gone. But one thing remains, and it's where Delphine was killed. The earth beneath where she stood is now completely devoid of life. Nothing can grow there. It is absolutely murdered.
And so he'll land initially very inelegantly, according to that roll. And we'll just kind of lie there on the ground briefly, struggling to breathe. And then we'll kind of roll over, pull himself up, realize where he is, and then probably immediately draw 2 daggers as he orients himself.
Make a perception check for me.
Sure. 14, 21.
You look around, almost expecting, because you were just here. Like an hour ago, you were just here. But there's no one around.
Yeah.
And once again, looking at that bloodstain, it's like some of it is washed away or is gone.
And I think he would have expected time to have been a bit wonky regardless, because it was mentioned that time was going to be out of whack whilst they were in the Feywild. But then seeing this patch, I think where Delphine fell, he'll very deliberately move to that and just kind of drop to his knees a little bit, just silently, and then just kind of look around, and he'll just be replaying those kind of last moments in this place.
A moment passes. Another moment. A few minutes. Nothing.
I think he'll stand. He'll start walking towards the God's Edge HQ. The dagger's still in hand.
You only make it a couple of steps before almost shifting, glitching in and out of existence. Scarlet, you're next, arriving back exactly where you stood, wings out, embracing where Hakari would be, but he's not. And the first thing you hear in your mind as you come to is, he will return to you soon.
Scarlet will basically get up, dust herself off, see Velendar, and it's like, you remember like that whole near-death experience shit that we just went through?
As long as you're real, Scarlet, then yes.
Well, yes, I am real.
Prove it. Hit me.
And she will punch him.
Excellent. Roll attack.
Yeah, roll an attack. I assume this is just an unarmed strike, right?
No, it stabbed straight through the fucking face.
Yeah.
Deserved.
Salt out for blood.
That would be.
You desecrated the ground where I died.
That would be a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. Do your unarmed strike damage, please.
Okay. I've got it on a different screen, so just bear with me.
No, you're good.
Do I do all the damage? I'm not raging, so
no,
it doesn't do as much. Oh,
hey, go hard. He deserves it.
No, I don't have to roll for unarmed. It's fine. It's automatic. So that's just 5 bludgeoning.
Okay, great.
Just enough to make the nose bleed and a little bit of a split lip, maybe. That's it.
Excellent. Scarlet, what you said to your mother, if, and I need to stress to you just how clearly I don't believe that those people were who they presented themselves as being. Nonetheless, it was inspiring.
I
Good on you.
really don't believe that they were those people, though, because they were feeding in and out of each other rather than being separate.
Neither, but the things you said, I don't think that's important. You did well.
I've come to accept some things of late.
I hope, if forced into the same opportunity, to do half as well as you did.
As you say this, almost like dust on the wind, reforming and combining to make up in this like swirl of almost, again, little gusts of wind, like a mini tornado. Delphine is reformed from just being absolutely finger of death, and is standing back on that desecrated ground. The three of you all together again.
Okay, so I've got no idea if you guys heard the voice, but Hakari's going to be sent to us later. They're still doing something with him.
Question, DM, do I have Honey or is Honey missing again?
Honey is not with you.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Delphine's just gonna kind of look around a little confused because she truly did not believe what was happening in the Feywild was real. So she's like, I knew I dreamt it.
One thing you all feel now being here is you are very aware, those of you that did, that you did die. That part was not any form of a dream. It happened. Velendar, you're going to take 1 level of exhaustion.
Fair.
Delphine and Scarlet, you're going to take 2 levels of exhaustion, please.
That means I wouldn't have hit him as well, but let's just overlook that.
It's fine. He deserved it.
I've got 1 level, so it had the same impact. Delphine, thank God you're back.
What is happening with the ground here? Who did this?
This is where you fell, Delphine.
But I bring life. I don't take life.
It could have been the magic that was used on you that did it.
Look, it's truly a patch of dirt, not important. You're both back.
It is very important, Velendar. Nature is just as important as you and me.
I love that you believe that. I personally will continue to believe that my existence is my #1 priority.
You wouldn't exist without nature.
You're both back. How are you both back?
The same way you're back? Like you were there.
Oh, sweetie.
You saw me.
Not what I'm talking about. There's still the matter of the fact that I watched you die.
Wait.
Didn't you die?
Yeah.
Me? No.
I just presumed you died after us.
Please.
Wait, if we were all dead, did we share that dream? Did you all have the same dream that I did?
Okay. I have a theory. I know I'm not the smartest person, but I have a theory. You know how like when people die briefly and then they come back and they see like lights or have like an experience with loved ones or some form of religious epiphany. I think that's what happened. I think someone
I agree. Because
to
I saw Thalassa and like, yeah, so we definitely had like some weird shared epiphany, right?
and then got sent back to do something.
The
Why
Lassa,
are we here?
the god.
We have to stop
Thalassa. My God. Of course she came to see me. She loves me.
Who the fuck even are we? That this is too much. I'm glad that you're both back. I can't see Marcus or Alicia's corpses anywhere.
No, Alicia got away with Marcus just before Hakari and I died.
Marcus!
But I don't know. She carried his body away. They disappeared off the field.
We have to find him.
I don't have any magic that would let me reach out to them.
Let me see. Let me check. This would be really handy if we had Honey right now.
Honey was a fucking dragon?
Honey's always a dragon. She just doesn't look like a dragon here because dragons aren't real here.
Do you think Honey's with Hakari?
Oh, I hope so. Otherwise, I'll be really, really worried for Hakari. He needs someone.
And while Salt is looking through options, I'll start, I guess, scouting the area for any kind of sign of Alicia and or Marcus. Kind of starting at the last place that I would have seen the both of them and going from there.
How okay, no, make a survival check for me, please.
Sure. And disadvantage, right, with exhaustion.
Yeah. Can I please also do like an insight or something?
Get in here. What did I just fucking roll?
Hold on. Oh, you fucking asshole.
2 fucking nat 20s.
On disadvantage with a level of exhaustion.
Is it possible for me to maybe roll a, I don't know, investigation, maybe see if there's any animals around that I can speak to see?
For sure. Yeah, go for it.
Do you want me to do investigation?
Yes, let's do that. Sorry, I'm fighting off the active annoyance that Promethean has done this.
Do I have to do disadvantage because I've got 2 levels of exhaustion?
I believe that's one of the conditions of exhaustion, yes.
I've never had exhaustion before. I didn't know that.
So if you go into the conditions, genuinely, because I was the same, if you go into the conditions and then go into exhaustion, I feel like
if you scroll all the way down, it'll have a series of numbers next to exhaustion and just pick 2 and then it'll update your sheet for disadvantage.
-4 to D20 test and
so that's
-10
the
feet
2024.
to speed.
That's the 2024. You want to look at the legacy stuff.
Wait, how do I?
So it's written in the same thing. It just there's a line that separates.
Oh,
them.
legacy.
So you've got disadvantage on ability checks, and your speed is halved currently.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's. She's not very smart to begin with. This is not great for us.
Yeah. What did you just roll?
I can't see. I'm blind. I rolled a 4.
Oh, good. No, you can't see any animals. It's almost like you're so distracted by this earth that has been truly so scorched beneath you. You've never seen anything like this. There is. You've seen dead plants and you've seen dead foliage before. This is not that. This is the absence of life.
This feels like
and
horrible.
And the inability to grow it again. Just in this
something evil happened here.
Circle that you're standing in. Velendar, with your natural 20, what does that total to?
Oh yeah, great fucking question. Because what am I doing? Oh, it's 21.
Okay. With a 21, it takes a moment But you manage to find just traces of drag tracks that look like someone has been dragged through the dirt, essentially. And it looks like it's time has passed. So this has happened a bit ago, but it's been done with such get me the fuck out of here that it's left a deep enough track that there's something still there. Are you following the track?
Delphine, Scarlet, I've found something. And if they follow, then yeah, he'll follow that track.
Yeah.
Scarlet will follow, but she's also going to do something that Tammy knows won't work, but Scarlet will hope will work. In that she's got the braces on and Alicia made the braces, so there's still some form of magical connection between them. And she's going to try and sort of pull into that celestial part of herself, almost as if sending a pulse through the braces with a I'm alive. Tammy knows it won't work, but Scarlet's hoping she's learning.
Make an Arcana check for me.
Because intelligence skills are my forte.
I know.
Same.
That's why we had so much fun on them.
Well, both you and I both rolling all the investigation checks and getting nothing.
Okay. I am keeping this dice for the rest of the night. My lowest was 17.
Love that for you. Okay.
Apparently our epiphany made you smarter.
For the first couple of rolls.
Focusing on these braces, it's almost like your fists clench as you do it because you're putting energy into trying to send this pulse out to Alicia. And you're attuned to these. So anytime you try to use them, you watch kind of as a glow almost emanates from them. And you watch as just almost, rather than a glow this time, it's almost like a slight little spark. And Alicia, from Maluhia, there is, I don't hear a message or anything, but there is something that hits you in the chest that is like a familiar feeling of, it's the opposite of what you felt when you got Yusefka's message, like something missing. It's something has come back. And there is a sense of goodness about it. You can't identify it. As the three of you follow these tracks, you get into these woods.
Sorry, before we leave, can Delphine just scoop up some of the dirt? Because she's really concerned about why it's this way.
Yeah, absolutely. Easy enough to do. You don't need to roll a check or anything like that. You're just digging in the dirt. That's fine. You can add a pouch of dirt, of scorched earth.
I've got 2 pouches of dirt now because I gathered dirt to do the
last rites.
Yeah, but then we never did them.
Yeah.
Excellent. Delphine's dirt collection has begun, and I'm here for it.
Yeah. This one specifically, you can call it scorched earth, I guess. But add that to your inventory. You follow these tracks into the woods, and content warning for animals that have already died, wild animals specifically. And as you make your way through this forest, you eventually find what looks to be the decaying corpse of a deer. next to that, you see these runes that have been carved into the ground. Almost like a ritual circle.
Okay. Do any of us, I guess, recognize these runes?
You can make... I'll let you choose either a history or an investigation check.
I also want to roll.
At disadvantage because exhaustion.
Or you can roll an insight check.
Would religion fit too? Just throwing that out
religion, you know, religion works too.
How about stealth?
No.
Just as a random
What
one.
about sleight of hand?
No. Are you trying to put the ritual circle in your pocket? Like, what are you
Maybe.
doing?
I would say history,
Insight or religion or investigation. I'm giving you
going
4.
I know, that's very kind of you. I'm going insight, but it is at disadvantage. So. Which makes it a 14.
Are you touching this ritual circle at all?
Definitely not. Mystery runic magic shit. I don't know what that's about. So no, Velendar will not be touching it. He'll just be kind of pacing on the outside, just trying to read something.
What did you get? What did you get? Sorry.
What did I say?
14.
17? 14
Oh.
on insight.
Okay. Well, I got an 11, so I'm no help to you here.
There is one thing you notice, and it's a familiarity, just slightly, to two things you notice. A familiarity to the writing style.
From the dagger. No?
Don't
Just
know.
in general? No? Okay.
But a familiarity to the writing style, but also that this is not an inherently bad feeling thing. It is it feels like this was to do some good. The other thing you notice is there is an amount of blood that has, again, similar to what you saw where your friends fell. It's almost like a lot of it has kind of disappeared now with time, but there is some blood still there.
Yeah, okay. Only other thing I do then is just kind of continue to look around the area to see if there's any indication of what happened next. Otherwise, Scarlet, Delphine, can you make anything of this?
Does Scarlet recognize the writing?
You can make an insight check or a perception at advantage, but being that you're exhausted, it'll just be a straight roll.
You watch, this is where I get the bad roll.
Here comes the 7. Do-do-do-do.
No, here comes the nat 1. And with the bonus to my perception becomes a 3.
Woo! Cool. No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Alicia, in your mind, you hear the voice of Amaryllis, the god of creation, who says to you, "Did you feel that?"
I felt something like it since you know. I dare not hope that it's I dare not hope.
I do you one final kindness, Alicia. But after this, ask nothing more of me.
Thank you.
And as you hear this, the three of you back standing over this circle, watch as kind of the wind picks up around this ritual circle. For a moment, you hear the voices of Marcus and Alicia. You hear the sounds of Alicia pleading for someone to bring Marcus back. And then you hear the sound of Marcus take his first breath. And as this kind of deep inhale happens, you don't see anything, but as you hear this deep inhale of Marcus, your vision clouds. And as this vision clouds, it feels like a moment passes. And then you watch as the scenery around you has changed, as the three of you now stand seeing in the distance, just 40, 50 feet away, Alicia and Marcus standing side by side, walking somewhere. You don't know where you are. Actually, Delphine.
With Delphine? Yeah.
You, and actually Scarlet, you would recognize the scenery. You haven't been to this part of Maluhia before, but you understand that the scenery looks familiar enough because you've spent time there. Delphine, this is actually rather close to where you grew up. So,
Marcus and I live near each other?
Yeah. So to you, this is also quite fucking familiar as you catch sight of your companions.
Delphine's gonna shout out Marcus's name and start running towards him.
Hard fucking same. Bonus action dash, I'm getting there first.
That's...
Hang on. How many feet around do you do when you dash?
I get half speed because I've got 2 levels of exhaustion. You don't even have to dash here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if damn it, even if I use all my stuff at half speed, it's only 75. So yeah, you'd get there before us.
And assuming Marcus turns at his name being yelled, the closest thing he would see would be Velendar absolutely fucking bolting at him and will immediately and almost violently crash into him and wrap his arms around Marcus. She brought you back. It fucking worked. I'm so sorry. But you're back. And then we'll let go.
No, don't let go, because as Delphine gets, she's gonna hug you both
Excellent.
and lift you both into the air.
Alicia, Marcus,
Good.
You see them. They're there.
And I can tell you, Scarlet's not hugging Marcus. She's going straight for Alicia because she, defended Alicia when they were in their afterlife. And so seeing Alicia again is definitively you're here.
Alicia turns, and all color leaves her face. And she is just still. She doesn't want to believe that what is in front of her is real. And just watches you approach, all of you.
Marcus manly screams in a manly way. High-pitched shrieks from there because he's no. To be clear for everybody watching, Marcus's perception is not particularly good. Velendar, even at full run, stealth is probably about plus 30. I'm not going to know to literally be just grabbed by the man.
0 attempt at stealth from that run. It is absolutely like Unco running. Just full tilt.
I also called your name very loudly.
Correct.
So just slowly turn around and get impacted by this. Scarlet, you notice a really strange moment where, as he's been hit by Velendar and then the giant figure of Delphine, Marcus has looked to Alicia and nodded. Strange. It's just a really strange gesture of nodding, of almost, you need to believe me occasionally. Occasionally. And he smiles, and then he literally just sucks the wind out of him. As Delphine wraps around the other two, he's like somewhat gaspy. That still hurts.
She's gonna put you down because she realizes you can't breathe.
How are you here? And we've got so much to talk about. So much.
Perhaps.
And he hugs each, as you try to do that, he hugs you and says, we need to talk. And to Delphine, and he hands a little jar back to you. This was yours. And there's a little jar of dirt.
More dirt.
Where's Scarlet in this? Where's she in the position? Is she walking up or she?
No, she's run up as well, but she's hugging Alicia.
Okay.
Oh. That's what I mean. She's beelining for Alicia. Not
No, that's good.
Marcus.
No, that's good. Friends, we do we want to just go somewhere and talk for a bit before we go and see my family, or do you want to go see my family? But I'd rather, say words.
About that. Perhaps you should, if we're on the way to see your family, Marcus.
I think we should go see your family.
Perhaps you should have a word with your sister as quickly as possible before I am seen.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm relatively certain we were whisked off to the Feywild for a little while there. Somehow your sister seems to have gotten wind of your premature demise and was very much, rightly, unhappy about it, and for some reason decided to blame me. And then at this point, Velendar is going to step back from Marcus. He's going to look at Alicia. I'm going to get you roll initiative real quick. This is going to last exactly one round, unless you want to go further if you're happy with this.
That is a 19 plus 13.
Okay, good.
Jesus Christ.
Velendar is
Can
going
we roll
to
initiative just to
approach
see
you.
what happens?
Velendar's going to approach you very steadily, and you'll have an opportunity to do something about that before he does anything.
Alicia is just standing there, abject, almost like abject horror, taking in the moment, and slowly starts to wrap her arms around you, Scarlet, and buries. You're taller than her, so.
No, Scarlet's short.
Scarlet's
She's
tiny.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. All right.
Yeah.
And basically buries her cheek into the top of your head. I'm so sorry.
What are you sorry for?
There's a lot I haven't told you. And I was supposed to... She can't get the words out and just hugs you tighter.
Scarlet will sort of look up a bit and just put her hands on Alicia's cheek and just say, I've come to realize some things. You didn't tell me not because I wasn't ready, but because you weren't ready. And when you are, you will.
You're wise beyond your years.
Only sometimes.
She'll pull you back in to a hug. And at this point, I think it's when you start approaching Velendar.
Yeah. It's slow, it's deliberate. He'll wait for the two of you to separate before approaching too closely.
I'll let go. And sort of pull you off to the side, Scarlet. Take a step towards you. And with my initiative being higher than yours, we'll close the distance between us and immediately hug you.
You will
And at the same time, I judged you too harshly. And my actions, or rather inactions, caused people you love hurt. I did what I could in the moment. I did what I thought was right. And if you're mad at me, I get it. But I need you to know that the past 2 weeks have been utter hell. Not an iota of time has gone by where I haven't felt immeasurable guilt. When you live as long as I do, you watch people die over and over again. And I couldn't do it again. We looked. We tried. And I'm sorry we couldn't find you sooner.
Can you roll a perception check for me, please?
While you're rolling that, Velendar, Scarlet, Delphine, roll just a straight wisdom check for me, please.
It's 19 on the die for a 28.
Yeah, great.
I also got a 19 on the die, but I don't get any bonuses.
11.
So, Alicia, with that 28, you'll feel Velendar. So initially, when you've grabbed him and hugged him, completely stiffens and fucking stiff as a board, right? With those comments, he does soften, but imperceptibly so. And it's only that you are so keen to this that you can notice that. Anyone else, that facade would still be there. What you do get in return, though, he'll whisper whilst being held by you. He won't return it, but he'll whisper, "You promised me you would protect them. And instead, you did all but betray us." I don't know if I can forgive that. But for right now, let's just be happy that more of us are alive than were before.
Velendar, can we hear this, or are you saying this just quietly?
It will be the quietest of whispers.
Okay. Can you roll stealth? Anyone trying to hear this can roll perception.
Can I use my passive perception?
You're exhausted, so I'm gonna say no.
Lowest was 14. I rolled 2 11s.
You know what? I rolled a 17 and an 18, so
There you go.
17, baby.
11
Oh, plus
on
3.
the
20, 20.
Whoa, 11 on the dice, a 21 for the stealth roll.
Okay, so neither of you hear this. What does happen? What was your wisdom check, please, Velendar?
When you say flat, is this not at disadvantage? It doesn't matter. They were both a 3. Oh.
Okay, so you were a 3. Scarlet, what was your wisdom, please? 11, did you say? And Delphine, did you say 19? Good. Velendar, you are so focused on this moment between you and Alicia that the mention of 2 weeks means nothing to you. To the other two,
I was going to ask if I clocked that.
You make the connection that Alicia has said that she's been looking for you for 2 weeks. And you realize that you were told that time moved differently in the Feywild. And then the time that you died went through the Feywild and have been returned to the mortal plane of Damada. It has been 2 weeks. Also, welcome in, Raiders. Roll D dice. Hey, thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a great evening. We're doing some really cool stuff and no one's getting hurt except emotionally. It's great.
That's
let
fine.
us know
We're
what
here.
you're doing.
We're making room to heal.
Yeah.
I think maybe.
Let us
It'll be
know
fine.
what you were doing. Take care of yourselves. If you need to rate and run, that's totally fine. But thank you so much for bringing your audience to us. Appreciate it.
So,
that's
M,
all. Yes.
I will go ahead.
Sorry. When Delphine clocks that Alicia said it's been 2 weeks, she's going to kind of turn to Marcus and be like, we've been gone 2 weeks?
Marcus is kind of just like watching a tennis match, just watching everybody bouncing around and stops and kind of regards you for a second. He's like, yes, 2 weeks. It's and he's just kind of watching the interaction. He's momentarily distracted by what's going on with these two, and there is a genuine look of concern and fear about what they're to, because he can't hear anything. I got 6, so I'm not hearing anything at this point in time, right? Thanks, Delera. I've scored your dice tonight. But he's got that look of fear, and in a somewhat distracted pace, he is very clearly, yes, 2 weeks we traveled all the way across here, big story. Can you just watch those two? There's a lot of tension for, we need to go somewhere else quickly, safe.
Gonna step back away from you, Velendar, and cup your face in both of my hands. I understand you're angry.
Are you
Ignore
rolling
rolling
a
a
fucking
D10.
D10?
Yeah.
I wasn't rolling a fucking D10. I just had my face cupped.
Everyone cups his face and he's like, I'm going to find out if it's what.
Just immediately fall to my knees and...
Yeah, I don't know if you know, that's how me and Pro got together. I just cupped his face. It turned into goo.
Sorry, Rin, as you were.
All good. I tried to do the right thing. I knew just how dangerous those 3 were, and I didn't want you guys to die. I understand that it wasn't the right choice in the moment now, but know that it wasn't born from any sort of malice towards any of you. I tried to do what I was told to. So judge me however harshly you will. I did what I thought was the right thing in the moment. But in saying that, and I'll reach into my bag that's on my bum right now and pull out your dagger. I believe this is yours.
And he'll reach out slowly and take that and say, I am the last person capable of judging someone for poor decisions. Thank you for keeping Marcus alive while we were gone.
Oh, I didn't.
How is Marcus alive?
Not that.
I made a plea to Amaryllis and Marticia, and might have pitted the gods against each other to resurrect him.
You did what? And Velendar will spin. I begged my fucking mother to bring you back, Marcus. What happened?
Friends, there's a small inn 3 miles down the road, which is very quiet, very reasonably priced. Let's go talk there.
I'm inclined to agree.
I would love a drink.
Can I just point out that 3 of us are still in the clothes we wore to the masquerade party because we've only been in the Feywild? We might
Should
want to
probably get you out of those.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm down
I'm
to
gonna-
my fifth outfit too, so yes, let's.
Very good.
Nightmarish.
On that,
I'm pretty
gonna peel
exhausted.
off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna peel off from the rest of the group and go find some changes of clothing that would be suitable for everybody, and then meet up back at the inn.
Yeah, cool. It doesn't take you too long. It doesn't. So as the rest of you are making your way towards the inn, it's only 3 miles. Sure, it's fine. Your knees hurt a little bit, but you get there. And
Just one
some of us don't trip over when we walk around on flat ground. It's fine.
hey, I'd consider that a personal call out to me as someone that trips up and down this.
I was calling out 2 of you in this game.
It doesn't take you too long to get there. And you get to a tavern named Ungovern a Bills. And I'd like to thank the chat for redeeming that one truly so long ago. Alicia, it doesn't take you long to find changes of clothes. They're easy enough to source. You're in Maluhia. So I'll message you what that sets you back gold wise, or
You don't have to buy for Delphine. She doesn't need your clothes.
So you, Alicia, will arrive, 10 minutes, 15 minutes after they all do. As the rest of you arrive to this tavern on Governor Bill's, you see it's a really nice tavern. It's quaint, like it's not large, but as you kind of go inside, there is drapings of like red velvet that kind of line the ceiling. It is lit magically by little globules of light that kind of dance around the walls of the tavern. It has a second and third story, and it has a very nice warm fucking fire, as well as a small little stage that looks like a bard would potentially perform at as well. Behind the bar, you see an elven woman. Her hair is kind of pulled up into little space buns as she is kind of wiping out some tankards. There's not too many people currently sitting in this tavern. It's the middle of the day, so for those people that are kind of working throughout Maluhia or doing whatever that they do, it is relatively quiet. So what are you all doing?
DM, if the rest of the party are dressed in the same way, Marcus will quickly go in, quietly go up to the proprietor and say, may I have 4 rooms, please, and as comfortable as possible, and some food, water, and some wine, please.
And whiskey.
And whiskey as well, please.
Do you just want to start a tab?
That would be absolutely fine. And Marcus will put down 3 gold just to...
Great.
And
she
do you
looks
have any...
chuffed at this. she says, with that, you're more than welcome. Also, on the top floor, we have like bathing facilities. So if any of you would like to
Slide another gold across.
Great. It was included in what you already gave me, but thank you. That's very generous. I'll add that to your tab. But yeah,
now he has the gold, but not when we needed horses.
There's multiple baths upstairs. You're more than welcome to use those. I'll have the sheets changed and everything ready for you. 4 rooms.
Yeah, 4 rooms.
There's 5 of you.
Yeah, but Marcus and Delphine.
He said 4.
He did.
Fucking deal with it.
Okay.
4.
Yeah.
4 rooms.
Marcus and Delphine will share. We always share.
No worries.
There was a reason for that. But 4 rooms, please. And
what drinks would you like to start with? And are you having them down here? Do you want me to bring them up to the room?
Could you bring up the room, please, and some food as well?
Sure.
And a friend of mine, she will be turning up another elfin woman as well. Just let her know.
What was her name, just so I don't confuse her with
Alicia.
Okay, great. I'll keep an ear out. We're serving soup today. We'll bring up some bread. I can have some other food prepared for you if you wish as well. Otherwise, and she hands across 4 keys to you. And directs you up to the first floor, around to the right. Your rooms are all right next to each other.
Yep. Quickly just check out the bar to see if there's anybody. This appears to be a traveling inn. I am looking for anyone that might be a little bit too nosy.
Make a perception check for me, please.
Sure.
You notice Velendar, who, despite his exhaustion, will do his usual thing of scoping out the exits.
That's exactly what you notice. Yeah. Is Velendar, who is the nosiest motherfucker here. Velendar, if you're going to do your perimeter check, are you doing it now or are you doing it later at night when you usually do it?
Perimeter check wouldn't be now, but he'll do the internal where are the exits out of here.
There's what appears to be standing where you are. The bar appears to have a kitchen that breaks off behind it. Even from standing where you are, you can see that there's a door that exits out to the right through the kitchen. And also the front door. Every room having approached this building appears to have a window, so you could escape through a window if you needed to as well. That's all you notice.
Great.
Are our rooms on the 2nd or 3rd floor?
They're on the 2nd floor.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. You all make your way up to the rooms. Is there anything that you would like to do before Alicia arrives? Otherwise, I'll Scooby-Doo her there.
Delphine will just do her usual magic bamf into a different outfit thing.
Cute.
She's just gonna go for casual clothes at the moment. It doesn't seem like she needs to be in her full chainmail at this point.
Yeah, cool.
So, just a question: what did happen with our belongings? Like, did we come?
They're
back
on
with
you.
our bags?
Yeah, they're all
Okay,
on
cool.
you. That's all right.
Yeah.
Just means that I've got my informal bag of holding for every fashionable outfit ever.
Good. Is there anything that you wish to discuss or anything before Alicia's arrival?
Hey, can you believe that Alicia, bitch? No, absolutely kidding.
Take
Marcus
that back.
is unusually attentive, but unusually really quiet, and seems to be waiting for Alicia's return.
Shit. 2 weeks. We've been gone 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Can anyone send messages? Like, I know Jonan could do it, but I can't initiate a message. I need to make sure Danella's okay.
Fuck,
I don't know what happened to everyone, and they saw me talking with her, so.
Alicia may know some details. She discussed with some people at the guild afterwards Scarlet. So I think it's best if we talk when we're all here. Excluding Hakari, who obviously is out and about, but that's fine.
Message when we came back. He's going to get sent to us later. It's fine. I don't. I will get to. I'm not good at theories, but I have a theory, and I will when we tell the story to everyone at the same time.
There's a lot of stories to be told and a lot to think. But before, thank you, Scarlet. Your actions.
Right.
No. Your actions to protect us meant so much in those last moments.
I didn't do very well at it, though.
You did. To me.
At this point, I think you hear a slight knock.
Yeah. As Alicia enters the room. And you are all together. That's where we're going to call our short break. Hey, it's going to be fine. There's a lot of shit that's about to get unhashed and chatted about, and it will be real cool. In the meantime, have this really lighthearted break video. It's a brand new one. It's got everyone here in it. It'll be great. It opens with a beautiful rendition of a song by our very own SaltQueenPlays.
Hexelia.
Thank you so much for the subs. I appreciate that a ton. That's very, very fucking kind. Thank you.
I forgot that that's in the video, Emily, and I actually am horrified right this second.
Thank you so much for tuning in so far. Enjoy this 10-minute video of buffoonery. We will be right back.
I have heard this song, and I have opinions.
Gimme.
I think Salt goes
Gimme.
first.
Give me your opinion, Salt.
When I think about you, it takes me. Nah, turned off. Thanks. Get out.
We need to go to a break.
Thank you for your honesty.
Thank you for sharing this history. You're older than anyone else I know, so maybe that's a compliment, right? Like, well done on making it through all the years. I'm not good at talking. Yeah, thanks for talking. Let's watch the balcony.
Rose.
Jenna needing like a lead up to hers is so fun. I have so much down this possibility.
Okay.
Cat hair in the shoe, so that's
fucking outstanding.
I'm not gonna lie. The hot sauce actually made that good.
Wait, you did a spicy shoey unnecessarily? Shut up.
Great.
Okay, I'm gonna do it this time. Ready? 3, 2.
Marcus's thought is as follows: a tragic tale of a failed sister that's looking to get her ends, and she's going to be really upset to see the book in Grommy's hands isn't the book Grommy thought it was.
How so?
You remember when we went to the market and we went all that shopping? If you look at my items, I bought a book that was about the same size and shape of the book DM.
Oh, you fuck.
And when Grommy asked for it, it was a bit too obvious that Grommy suddenly wanted to be our friends. And Marcus is like, we've been horribly betrayed. Let's see who's doing what.
Beautiful, sneaky bastard. I
Holy
love you.
shit.
So never
Yes.
going
Yes.
to.
Yes.
I don't remember what was the previous
you
puzzle because I wasn't here.
That's
It was-
correct.
Yeah,
Give-
give
yeah.
you up.
Yes. Never going to give you up.
Never going to let you down.
And with that,
How do you want to die?
old age, please.
We're playing D&D. It's fine.
It's not fun. I'm scared.
Good.
Everyone, tell Emily how much we believe in her in this moment. It's the outright giving up. I'm just gonna let this happen a few times before anything else happens.
Oh shit.
You're embarrassing, Percy.
I can handle a lot. My mom made me real strong.
What's the strongest thing you can do?
I could probably bench press you. Do you want to? Can we do that?
No, absolutely not. Do not do that. I am fine. Thank you very much.
I could bench press a bear. I'm real strong.
Fucking okay, let's go.
Obedient?
What? What the fuck? Obedient?
That's one.
Choose your next two so fucking wisely.
And turn to face the guards that are approaching Marcus.
Absolutely.
She's gonna start approaching with her arms out to the ground.
Okay.
And as she's doing this, her dress, which we all remember was made of beautiful leaves, are going to start falling as though it's autumn.
Okay.
Her entire body is going to become covered in vines, and as the vines fall away, her armor and all of her weapons are back.
Excellent.
She's going to stand in front of Marcus
Quick roll
with
with
her
D10.
shield on one arm and her sword in the other, and she's going to widen her stance with her sword towards the guards, and she's going to be like, come on, boys.
Ahoy.
Hi.
Hi. Cool,
Hi.
come in to my party entrance. And
Back door.
Thank you.
That's the anus for me. Is like that's what a god should be.
Sorry, say
right?
that again.
This is like
the what? Could you just repeat that one more time?
I look.
Lady Belle, who is this company that you keep?
I kind of just found him in a tavern one day.
Fair.
In the end, I got that.
I've got truly so many problems. I got 99 problems and Promethean ate one.
Listen, I also have 99 problems, and Promethean is most of them.
Darling, where would I hang from?
Me.
Oi, give us your shoes, bruv. Our shoes.
I'm not giving you my shoes. These are
Like
my shoes.
shadow
I give you
boxing the whole
inspiration
time.
off the bat because I fucking love it.
Yes.
I've never seen a puppet say "give us your shoes" in my life.
Hey, Raminj, do you want to explain your complex backstory to us while we're waiting?
No. What about you? Why?
Hey.
Why? Your own fucking boat. Why?
I'm not crazy, I just got power word killed.
So, with a very blunt knife and a lot of tears, Blue painfully, slowly cut off her best friend's arm to save his life as a child. And even to this day, if she closes her eyes to go to sleep, she can still feel and see, like, just, you know, what it's like to cut off someone's arm. The one thing she would change about that is that despite her efforts and despite everything it took, she cut off the wrong arm and her best friend died anyway. So, if she had to change anything, it would be to go back in time and pick the other arm. You're welcome.
Talk about burying the fucking lead.
Wow. Okay, yeah. That. Like, if I had a fight with you and you were trying to convince me to. I just
Convince
saw
you
the
to what?
soup sign.
I'm about to soup is such.
As I'm like clutching at my throat, ripped apart. The injury's too much. Sink down. And as his life like flashes before his eyes, the last thing he thinks of is the Dragon Ball Z like afterlife, and he's like, "I'm coming, King Kai, King Kai."
This is why we're not fucking friends anymore. Fucking nerd.
He collapses.
Excellent.
Yeah, you right, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. It's just now I've got to start a tally of of
takes
times
you'll make
that
it
I've
to.
been made to spit by everyone in this group.
Wow. Stop it.
Quick, unload all of your filth here.
Which I feel like is a very fitting end to the quotes.
Well, you know, there's always time and there's always Emily's name.
Hey.
Oh no! I have heard this song and I have opinions.
Gimme.
I think Salt goes
Gimme.
first.
Give me your opinion, Salt.
When I think about you, I touch me. Nah, turned off. Thanks. Get out.
We need to go to a break.
Thank you for your honesty.
Thank you for sharing this history. You're older than anyone else I know, so maybe that's a compliment, right? Like, well done on making it through all the years. I'm not good at talking. Yeah, thanks for talking. Let's watch the balcony.
Rose.
Jenna needing like a lead up to hers is so fun. I have so much down this possible.
Okay. With cat hair in the shoe, so that's
Fucking outstanding.
I'm not gonna lie. The hot sauce actually made that good.
Wait, you did a spicy shoey unnecessarily? Shut up.
Great.
Okay, I'm gonna do it this time. Ready? 3, 2.
Marcus's thought is as follows: a tragic tale of a failed sister that's looking to get her ends, and she's going to be really upset to see the book in Grommy's hands isn't the book Grommy thought it was.
How so?
You remember when we went to the market and we went all that shopping? If you look at my items, I bought a book that was about the same size and shape of the book, DM.
Oh, you fuck.
And when Grommy asked for it, it was a bit too obvious that Grommy suddenly wanted to be our friends. And Marcus is like, we've been horribly betrayed. Let's see who's doing what.
Beautiful, sneaky bastard. I
Holy
love you.
shit.
So never
Yes.
going
Yes.
to.
Yes.
I don't remember what was the previous
you
puzzle because I wasn't here.
That's
It was
correct.
Yeah,
Give-
give
yeah.
you up.
Yes, never going to give you up.
Never going to let you down.
And with that,
How do you want to die?
old age, please.
We're playing D&D. It's fine.
It's not fun. I'm scared.
Good.
Everyone, tell Emily how much we believe in her in this moment. It's the outright giving up. I'm just gonna let this happen a few times before anything else happens.
Oh shit.
You're embarrassing Percy.
I can handle a lot. My mom made me real strong.
What's the strongest thing you can do?
I could probably bench press you. Do you want to?
Holy fucking shit, we're back. Hey, Kung Fu, thanks for sliding. We're also sliding back in from the VRB screen. Hey, we've been playing some D&D tonight and it's not been traumatic at all yet. And we're gonna get a recap. And we're gonna do that with someone I haven't picked on in a while. Tammy.
Oh no.
Were you paying attention?
Okay, hydrate everybody, please.
Okay. So we started with Marcus and Alicia, who, as we've ascertained, have been wandering for 2 weeks across from where everyone had died towards the home of the Drodies in Maluhia. Why is Pro looking like that? Is he confused by what I'm saying?
Sorry, not everyone.
Okay, so Hakari is with us in spirit.
No, as in not everyone died.
Oh, we're refusing to acknowledge that because really we don't know if that's true or not. He could just be saying that for show.
Yeah, we all think you died.
And while Marcus unsuccessfully negotiated to get a better deal on horses, the rest of the group returned one by one to the site where they had fallen, except for Velendar, who had to watch everyone else fall, with the message that Hakari will be sent later on to where we are. We established that we had a giant patch of not even dead earth, just devoid of life from where Delphine had fallen. We discussed that we all remembered the near-death experience or afterlife or whatever it was that we went through. And to confirm that she was real, Scarlet, in fact, punched Velendar in the nose. It's all fine. Very exhausted. They proceeded to try and find a way to discover where Alicia and Marcus had gone to. And after an amazing double 20 on a disadvantage roll, Velendar was able to pick up that they had gone to nearby and a ritual had been performed, with all of us understanding that Marcus had been brought to life with whatever occurred after this fact. We then managed to do a couple of things, which meant that Amaryllis did one last favour and transported us across to where Marcus and Alicia were. After a joyous yet tense reunion, we've decided to go to a nearby tavern to discuss what has occurred for each of us while we've been apart for the 2 weeks.
Yeah, that all adds up. And just very quickly, thank you so much for the gift subs, Hex. Thank you for the bits, Promethean, and also Nellio. And thank you for the follow, Kung Fu. Appreciate you. All of you now gathering in a room at Ungovernor Bill's, together again for the first time in 2 weeks. What are you all doing?
I'm changing my headphones real quick. Hold on.
Delphine's gonna be sitting real close to Marcus because, as far as she knew, she was kidnapped, tied up, broke out. Marcus died. So she's real upset that she this is her best friend. She's
held captive and
yeah.
Like,
I have no idea how we ended up in this situation. I just
In this
got into the
fight.
room, watched Marcus
Yeah.
die. So I am definitely gonna be very like uncomfortably close to Marcus, I reckon.
Yeah.
Excellent. Has Alicia joined us?
Yes, you're all
One?
together.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, cool.
So
Well, Scarlet.
who goes first?
May I say something? Just without Alicia, I would not be here. She is an intense woman, but one that I can trust. We have differences, quite a lot of differences in my case, but without her, I would not be here. And without each of you, and that includes you too, Velendar, I missed you all terribly.
About that, what do you mean? How the fuck did you come back, Marcus? I took off the fucking ring and I begged my mother to. I reached out to my fucking mother to bring you back. Alicia, what did you do?
It's Rin putting the fresh dumpling in her mouth for me.
In this moment, Alicia has like put all the fucking clothes on the table for all of you guys, has a small plate of dumplings, and is like mid-bite.
I'll add to that what is brought up from the waitress downstairs is soups for all of you, bread, and a giant plate of dumplings. Like, there's so many dumplings. It's like a dumpling tasting board because there's like beef, pork, chicken, veggie. Like there's
shrimp,
so many of them. I need you to know, Rin, dumplings are my comfort meal. Like,
I have one left. I'll eat it in your honor.
Excellent. And being exhausted, I feel like Velendar will immediately start smashing those as well.
And just finish the bite. Well, I made a plea to Amaryllis, who I don't know if you guys know, she was one of the original gods before the fracture. And usually I could feel her answer, and she didn't. So I kind of made a little bit of a Hail Mary, where I then contacted Martisha. I had to do a whole ceremony for it, a whole ritual. It was a big old debacle. But I goaded her into trying to give Marcus a way back, and then pitted Amaryllis against her because I know that she hates when people usurp her. So, long story short, I made two gods fight to bring him back. I think. That was the play anyway.
Who are these gods? I've never heard of these gods.
Martisha's one of the offspring. She's one of the 4 now. Weirdly, I never thought of it, but I'm actually older than her.
That's how they tie in?
Well, I mean, I was around before them, and you know, the cataclysm happens, and here I am now, and they came about after I was born, so technically I'm older than the gods.
And Marcus, what happened to you in this time?
I will tell you some of the conversation that happened, and I'm not obfuscating it to be mysterious, which I know is a bit strange for me, but I'm not doing it purposely. There is a conversation I did have with you, Velendar, because I think he'll understand it better than others and will help me be able to relay it back to our friends here. The last thing I remember after forgiving my killer was going wrapped in love and to hold up the symbol of Delphine. Now, curiously, on Marcus's left hand, there is the red bandage wrapped around his wrist, which he's never done beforehand, and covering the back of his wrist. Doesn't look like he's injured, he's just covering the back of his wrist. I went knowing we were doing everything we could for the right reasons. Turns out I got to meet the same entity, person waiting for me. I awoke in the same place with the same person that I went to entreat with for Tibella. She's an interesting being. Has a curious sense of humor, I believe it was. But I was being approached by multiple gods. One of them sent by Alicia, at least. And a second that would have turned up but was stopped, is my understanding. And a third goddess. To my understanding, in Damada, we have the 2 former gods. We have the 4 siblings, and we have the 5th interloper of Loth.
She actually fucking did it.
Marcus will go up very carefully to Velendar and say, we will talk properly about this, but you need to rest first.
Velendar will pull from his pocket the ring of mind shielding that he'd taken off when he made that plea, and will place it back upon his finger.
Interesting, because you took it off for 2 weeks.
Not in our time.
You took it off for 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
You are no longer attuned to the ring of mind shielding.
Fair. He'll put it back on anyway. But yeah, okay, noted.
You will need to spend at least the next 24 hours reattuning.
Groovy.
To save an abridged version of my diary entry, which is several pages long and fully detailed of the thing, which I will share at a later date. Amaryllis and myself came to, I think, an agreement. But if it wasn't for Alicia setting up in the first place, we may have had a very different set. Unfortunately, and I'll preface this with unfortunately, we may have brought an elder god back to the world who was from a different time and place. I'm not quite sure how that goes, not being a religious man myself, but is all I can say to that.
Scarlet, as this is mentioned, you recall the other person that was in the Feywild with you was Carlos Sandris. And Carlos now exists as an actual person in your timeline.
I was wrong and right about you, Alicia, as I said. And I have much to learn still. My wild optimism that you all still lived is why we had lengthy discussions on the duplicity and shenanigans the gods had stated. The reason I say that is when I asked if I was alone here, the gods, 3 of them, were particularly capricious in not stating if you are alive or dead. And as I said to Alicia, that's why we need to hold out hope that you still are here. And Alicia, I'm wrong so many times, but occasionally...
Rub it in, rub it in.
I'm not rubbing anything in
No,
at
you
all.
should. You should. You've earned it. At the very least, you've earned it.
Well, thank you. I'll take that then. But, and go back up. Velendar, we will talk once you've rested. Scarlet, if it wasn't for Alicia, things would have been considerably worse for me and for us. We've had a conversation, and I'll look directly at Alicia. She's complex, but cares more than I could have ever understood properly. And I think that's a conversation for you two, not for me. And Delphine, I think I would love your help to take this beautiful rose you made me to add a rose with thorns. When you get the chance. Just, you carried me into the next world.
Why would you do this to me?
Because without, in those last seconds, I went with love and with friends in that moment of horror. And that was a driving joy, and that's why I would refuse Alicia's very pragmatic approach of "we lost you all. A world without you is a much sadder place," and I refuse to let that out of my heart. And we'll talk about Hakari later on, but please, your journey, friends.
It may depend on which world you're talking about on that note. But before we get into that, Alicia, what you did, could that have brought the others back as well?
Didn't make a bargain for all of you. I only made a bargain for him. And to be honest, I'm kind of glad that it wasn't Martisha, because I offered up my everything, and that would have been shit, but I doubt it.
What I recall is this. They fell. Then we were captured, imprisoned, bags over our heads. I remember the clicking of nails. Before I say the thing, do I remember an emerald cloak? Was that a thing?
Yes.
A fucking emerald cloak.
Aye. The emerald cloaks.
And then...
When you say it, Alicia, and when you say it, Velendar, there's almost like a slight nausea that hits like the pit of your stomach. Like you're saying something taboo or like something strange.
I'll put that down to planar travel quickly. And then we landed in, of all places, Delphine's home. Delphine, what the fuck was that?
That was not my home.
Mm.
That is not the home I know and I love.
It seemed to be made very clear to us that it was, and
That was tainted, horrible mess of what was beautiful. I refuse to believe that that is real.
what else could it have been?
Perhaps the gods are mad at us. Perhaps someone was punishing us and showing us things that would hurt us.
Hey,
But
do
I
you know what
refuse to
doesn't hurt
believe.
us? A fucking raid from All Things Fantasy.
Hey.
Thank you so much for the raid. Thanks for hanging out. Love and appreciate you for sending your audience this way. If you need to raid and run, please take care of yourselves. Release the burbs, I guess. And straight back to you, Delphine. And Velendar is gone, I guess. Oh no, he's here.
What's Velendar?
Oh my god. He's disappeared to the green screen.
I refuse to believe that what we were shown is what is left of a place so dear to my heart. Because there was nothing left. It was all gone. How can a whole plane of existence be gone?
This might be a shot in the dark. I don't know anything about the Feywild, but when one side of the coin is utterly uprooted, it would make sense that the opposite side has a similar effect. When our world shattered apart 600 years ago, maybe yours did too.
That's not exactly how it was explained to us, no. In fact, Delphine was
But
quite
I was
individually and
there,
completely
Les.
blamed.
You didn't hear that. Meta.
Did I
She
not?
said that to me only.
Yeah,
Okay.
we did establish this.
We did collectively have an interaction with Alassa, though. Yeah.
I'd need
But I
to
thought-
rewatch the VOD.
So I thought we didn't hear the part that was said to Delphine at the end.
Yes.
I didn't think you
But
heard her blame me for the whole
Oh
thing.
no, that
But
part
that-
did.
Yeah, because Delphine was also blamed when we first arrived.
Yeah. The start part, yes.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
end
Yeah.
part, no.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh my god, guys. So much has happened.
I know. There's been 2 sessions. Anyway, continue. So,
Yes.
Velendar, you say that. Yeah.
Correct. And evidently, between all of us, we've now met 4 separate gods.
But there's no way I could have destroyed a whole plane of existence. My entire being is bringing the balance to nature, and I only left the Feywild 90 years ago, so I don't understand what this vision was that was shown to us, but I refuse to believe that it's real.
Hakari seemed quite convinced.
Oh, so that building that, hang on, I'm skipping ahead. Let's do one person's vision quest at a time. Delphine, keep going.
I don't know. I don't have answers for you all.
But you said that the Emerald Cloaks were with you when this happened?
Oh no, they had us captured and then gone. We were
Aye,
elsewhere.
We found the cave where we believe you were taken.
Yeah, so like something snatched us away from them.
How do we know that we actually left the plane of existence? How do we know that the Emerald Cloaks didn't just do this to us and show us this
Delphine?
vision?
Delphine, I tracked you, all of you, specifically Velendar and, well, her Marcus's constant, albeit somewhat annoying optimism sometimes, but we tracked you to the cave. You are all gone. There was no trail out. You went in there and disappeared. So wherever you went, this place that you went to, that's real.
The one thing I will add to my annoying optimism was there was a twisted sense of fey magic, Delphine.
Aye.
That was and I was asking Alicia if she had ever heard of such a thing in her histories, because unlike the beautiful lily that you've got and the sense of fairness that came from this was somehow twisted, somehow different to it, Delphine.
So, if we were there, and if Thalassa really spoke to me, then everything is my fault. Everything that we're going through now, Iosefka exists because of me.
Okay, so I know you were told it was your fault. I think that's a little bit gaslighty. You opened a door. Everyone else made their own choices. You are not responsible for their choices or their actions.
I didn't even open the door. The door was there. I just walked through it.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say it's all your fault. Like, don't take that on yourself. They need to take their own responsibility. Don't let someone blame you for things that weren't in your control.
Exactly. Hard agree.
But she's my god. They're my god. How can I not take what they say?
You take it as their opinion, but it doesn't mean that it's always right. If all the gods were always right, they would 100% of the time agree. The fact that they don't always agree and they want to do different things means that they're not always right.
Delphine, there is no world in which I can look at what my mother does and imagine for even a moment that just because she serves a god means that she's making the right decisions and that entity is infallible. Absolutely not.
But if what Thalassa said is true, then everyone's gone. Everything's gone. My entire family is gone.
Doesn't mean they
know a
always
bit about that.
Sorry, what'd you say, Rin?
I said I know a bit about that.
But they shouldn't be gone. An entire. It's not just my village. It's not just my home. There were so many places in the Feywild. It can't all be gone.
I'm gonna approach you, Delphine, and kneel down to where you're at. Grab both of your hands in mine. I know the feeling. I went through the same shit a long time ago. Don't try to take the burden all at once. What is, and you can't undo it.
We have
What
to undo
matters-
it. We can't leave it that way.
And with time, it might grow into something new again, but the world that is there is no more. I wish with every fiber of my being to have Andoril restored to what it was. It never will be. And I don't say this to be cruel to you. But what you saw, you need to accept that it's real. But instead of succumbing to that fear, succumbing to that despair, you got to keep your head up straight. Keep marching, keep planting seeds, do what you do. Because if anybody's going to bring it back, it's going to be the one that was its denizen in the first place. It's going to be you. Aye? And she'll pull her hands away, and in your hands will be a small, crystalline
Fuck,
flower.
I'm gonna find this.
It is a small purple crystalline flower that kind of hums with this arcane energy to it. I would have given this to you a long time ago, but there was a shitload of stuff that happened between then and now, and this is like the first time I've actually had the moment.
Okay.
May it keep you safe in the same way that it did me.
Salt, I will send you this item, but this item is called the Bloom Guard. It does require attunement, but once per day, a creature you can see within 30 feet, a creature you can see within 30 feet, including your companions and humanoids, is reduced to 0 hit points. You can use your reaction to cause a bloom of radiant energy to erupt from the earth beneath them. The creature instead drops to 1 hit point, and flowers momentarily surround them, shielding them from harm until the end of their next turn. So for 1 round, they are immune to all damage.
That's cool.
Yeah, if this had been given to you before the fight, it would have been real.
Look, Rin used it to save herself during that fight, so
also
I'm glad that she had it.
There is something else that this item does. It's called a Bloom Oath. Once per day, when you complete a short rest within a natural area, you can choose to take advantage of one of the following properties. You regain 1 use of wild shape, so like an additional use of wild shape, or an additional 5 hit points to lay on hands, or you grant advantage to 3 of your companions on a skill check or saving throw of your choice as long as you can see them.
Okay. That's cool.
That's your magic item.
Yay!
You were sick, so you couldn't get it.
That's fine. It made for a really cute moment between Alicia and Delphine.
I'll send it to you though so that you have it on hand, because it's homebrew, so you can't find it.
She leaves the bloom guard in your hands. She'll reach up, dust your shoulders off of an imaginary dust. There's nothing there. Should you ever need to talk, like I said, I've lived it. You're not alone in that. But you also don't need to shoulder the entirety of the burden alone. Take it 1 step at a time. It'll return to what it was. It will.
I feel like we need to... I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like everything that existed had been replaced by the same energy that that Iosefka used when we last battled with her.
Aye.
Don't know how to undo it, but there has to be a way.
I might know of a way. And I'll stand up and walk to the window and turn back towards all of you leaning up against it. Before I say anything else, I ask you, in the same way that I asked Marcus, hold your judgment until the end. and I'll slowly undo the straps of my gauntlet that's on my left arm and pull it off and slowly unravel the bandage garb around my wrist, around my forearm, and kind of just look at the mark, the shadowed mark on my arm. Doesn't take a genius to put two and two together.
Think someone
Velendar,
smarter than me. I don't know what you're showing me.
Velendar, without the need of a check, having been in the presence of Yusefka and multiple Shadowbinders, this is the mark of the Shadowbinders.
Scarlet, Marcus, what the fuck is this?
DM with a stealth roll of 12. Marcus will try to make his way as Alicia is doing his. Marcus is trying to
I
stealth.
imagine it's very like
it's like to Velendar. So he is you tell me how close I get before he works out what's happening.
What's your passive perception?
It's a 12.
No, not yours.
12.
Sorry,
No,
Velendar's.
1 moment. Because he's using a tablet and can't see the things good. 17.
Oh yeah, you get 1 step, Marcus. Sorry, Scarlet.
Before we jump to any conclusions, and now you know I'm not hallucinating, I was pulled back and met Carlos. There was shadow magic being used there as well by one of the gods. It's a tool.
Also, she literally just told you to withhold judgment. Sit down, Velendar.
I haven't stabbed her yet.
She
Marcus,
just saved Marcus. Give her a moment to explain herself.
You've made mistakes and stuff like that too. Hear her out.
You're right to be cautious. But you should know that the Shadowbinders were not always a bad group. I was one of the founders. A long, long time ago. I want you to think about the name. Why are they called the Shadowbinders? What are they trying to bind? What are they trying to do? What is the goal? I've told you since the day you met me, and it became apparent. I want to undo what happened to Damata. I want to bring the old gods back. Now you might think that's crazy. You might think that's stupid. That's fair. But I'd like to point out, she brought him back. She didn't need to. She brought you to us.
And I got taken back to see what would happen. And that's how Carlos was put in touch with us.
I have been a member of the organization for a long time. Until about, I want to say about 30 years before you were born, Scarlet. I left because the group did not hold true to the original intent. People in leadership, they do as they always do. They get power hungry, they want to go search for more, and eventually the thing corrupts us from the inside.
Why did you start the Shadowbinders?
To bind the old, the new gods. To bring back the old ones. To
What
bind
does that
them in
mean?
shadow. to make the two whole again.
Rin.
It was never an.
Can you roll a history check at advantage for me, please?
Absolutely.
Can I also do a religion check to see if I know anything about the old gods?
For sure.
What's a
Oh, Jesus
what's a 15 plus 1 get me? What's a 16?
That's enough to pass this specific roll because you're so focused on making sure that nobody is reacting poorly to what you're saying and making sure what you get out is with intent. That it takes you a longer moment to process that Scarlet has said that's what brought Carlos to us. You've heard and have met and spent time with someone named Carlos Sandris, who was a mask-presenting human warlock. The last time you met him was immediately after the fall of Damada. He was one of the heroes that had made a name for themselves that was originally sent to take down Amaryllis when she started to become evil. Him and his group were said to have semi-succeeded. Not completely, because what happened to Damada, there was still fallout and magic was sapped from this world. Carlos you met as one of the only surviving heroes from that group. One of the only to continue living. But that was hundreds of years ago, and he was a human. So he should be well dead by now.
Like when I went back, it didn't seem like Amaryllis was evil. It seemed like whatever you use to describe gods, was apathetic. I mean, they even said eternity is the dullest prison and I grow bored. And they started sucking everything back out of the world to destroy it. And so the other old god gave me a choice. And bringing Carlos back was that choice. Well, was the option I chose from those things.
DM, I got 14. Do I know anything about the gods?
What you know is very basic, and it's a combination of what you've learned through Alicia and also through just kind of whispers. You know there was two original gods, Amaryllis and Vespera. No one has heard any peep of them since the fall of Damada, except for apparently Alicia. And Scarlet, who went back in time.
I didn't know how the new gods fit into it, though. It makes sense if it's like children. But they didn't have to try and help us from stopping it happen again.
I'm confused a little bit, Alicia. I thought that the old gods died when Damada fell.
No, they didn't. They were locked off from our realm.
So how did she bring Marcus back?
Same way my mother brought Lolth into this world. It only takes one.
Delphine doesn't understand. she's very confused.
Marcus, watching this, carefully undoes the handkerchief wrapped around his hand and raises the back of his hand. On there is not really, it's almost like a raised mark of a phoenix. My guess, Delphine, is that the power of belief brings other entities back. And Amit, if you remember some of the runes you helped me translate about Terra in 2, these were the former gods that Alicia worshipped one of. And as far as I've pieced together with what Scarlet has said and we've taken from some of these pieces, they were banished from here. And we appear to have brought one back, which she had some interesting commentary, and it'll take time to work out what that means. But she was the best of the worst choices presented to me at the time. They keep using the same. Yosefka seems to have a bastardized version of what I think the original goddess said. And I'm not sure how that will play out. Also, Delphine, dearest Delphine, I think you may have been shown a lie or a curse of the Feywilds. There were lots of tricks being played.
Let's ask the progenitor of the fucking Shadowbinders then, shall we? Alicia, what do you know of Yosefka?
Well, she came into the organization about some 40-odd years back, I want to say. And at that point, I was largely just an informant. I know that where my strengths lie. I was not built for leadership. I was built to be the eyes on the ground. I had a measure of agency over the organization in the sense of I could go where I wanted and do what I wanted, but I didn't control anything. It was a council originally, and as time went on, people fractured into their own subgroups. Some people left, some people chose to stick around, some people gave to the futility of it all, because we had no real progress in a long time. But Yosefka came in and radically changed it. She very quickly rose up the ranks, and it became a more cruel thing. Focused more on the power rather than the means to bring back to make the thing whole again. And I couldn't do it anymore. I witnessed the cruelty firsthand. And with that, she'll shoot an eye to you, Scarlet. I left. And as I left, that is when she decided to take matters into her own hands, and she took control over it. Since then, I've been keeping a close eye on the thing, trying to stop movements where I can, doing what I can where I can to try and be a thorn in their side, but a hidden one. Because if I was compromised, then so was my family.
So
I
why
don't
did
regret what I started, but I'm ashamed of what it become.
and Scarlet's going to make assumptions based on that look and just say, so why did she kill Marisol?
It's a bit complicated.
It's all right, you'll tell me when you're ready. If it's any consolation, I know the Marisol I saw with the others wasn't the real one. The real one I saw when Hakari and I were dying. And she came and she took our pain away. And she's one of the women that come out to protect me when I do my thing. So she's still always with me.
Just as the Narcelia I saw wasn't my Celia.
I keep telling you that it can't have been real, but you keep telling me that it must have been real, but...
I think, Delphine, where we were was real. Who we were with, different story.
I can't believe that that is all that's left. And I don't believe that that is how it's going to stay. Why were we chosen for this? What about us has... We're nobody.
That's exactly it. That's what it takes to change the world, Delphine. A bunch of fucking nobodies.
I don't think it's necessarily who we are as opposed to things that have been present with us. You with the Feywild. Hakari's monastery was the old arcane building that the arcane wrote that fucking book in. And that can't be a coincidence that he was in the building where all that shit was created. You were in the Feywild, which has led to things. I don't think it's necessarily us. I think it's more about things that we're connected to.
The Lasser seemed very invested in our ongoing welfare, which, if nothing else, is certainly something we can potentially bend to our advantage, is it not?
I don't know how much more goodwill we've got there.
Fuck goodwill.
I don't know if we can trust her. If what Alicia is saying is that they are split from the old gods and that she wants to make them whole again, why would the Lasser let us do that?
I think the Lasser just wants us to stop the world ending.
Which will come about if Yosefka is allowed to do what she wants unchecked. See, the problem was, along the way, as much as I would like to have the old world back, I don't even know if it's possible anymore. To unmake more creations that are responsible for the very fabric of our own reality, who's to say it wouldn't make things infinitely worse? And we don't even need to do that anymore. Amaryllis is here. She's back. By some way, shape, or form. I don't know how. But, as I've said time and again, that book has to go. And all of the knowledge that that woman holds in her mind has to go.
We're not strong enough for that.
No, but if Carlos helped write it, he would know how to destroy it.
I'm not worried about the book. We're not strong enough to take on a Sefka. We saw what she did to Tybella. I can't lose any of you again.
There's ways.
Go on.
I've read it too. I don't have as much of an understanding of it as she does. But there may be a thread to pull here and there.
Oh. Marcus, do you still have the pages? I kept them safe in the wagon. You've still got to have them somewhere.
They're in one of the many pouches that I've still got amongst me.
We certainly do, because after you fucking pulled that little book heist on me, I have attempted to remember as much as I can. Yeah, asshole.
Why, thank you so much, voiceless goddess that's very angry at me for no apparent reason. 4 gods in 1 week. It's been too much. May I remind you just a few things, dear friends? Most people don't know their heroes until afterwards. And nobody's become somebody's and somebody's changed the world, as Alicia stated. I'm going to do it in a more cheerful and flourishing format. The other thing I'd also like to suggest is different. Alicia, that wonderful book that you've acquired about the history that, as you knew it, seems to have changed.
That was the next bit. Yes.
Perhaps you'd like to avoid my embellishment and you just possibly give that before I'm just writing an awful lot of notes about the things that have
Shadowbinders are
happened.
gone. They're gone.
What do you mean gone?
They've been removed from... They've been removed. They no longer exist. History stops of them. History, honestly, it doesn't make sense with what I know, with what I remember. It is fundamentally changed.
So it wasn't that they took a vote and disbanded the club, like it's gone.
They're gone. A woman named Briley was killed, sacrificed in some way, shape, or form, and as a result, they disbanded. It completely dissolved. But even where they're still, Yosefka messaged me, not 20 minutes prior to you showing up, saying that she has something to talk to us about because...
Okay, so when you mentioned Briley, Valenda's gaze will immediately snap
Also,
to Marcus.
looking straight to Marcus. All of us looking straight to Marcus.
But then when you mentioned that Yusefka fucking messaged you, bam, straight back to you. What do you mean messaged you?
She sent me a message. She literally talked in my mind. I know that she has the capability to do so, and honestly, she's never... I don't know why she left me alone. Maybe she thought I was inconsequential in it all, but she... Yes, Delphine.
Marcus, you're Briley.
It appears so, Delphine. It was confusing, I think is the polite word. The only thing... Please, you go.
Why would your Briley be involved in this? I thought your Briley was your best friend and that you were just adventuring together.
Clearly not. In this book, as it accounts, she is part of this group.
If Hakari has a very different opinion to Briley, as does Velendar, as does Tybella, as far as I can and we were looking for a suitable moment for a discussion. I discovered that during the time of Tybella's rebirth and bringing her back, whatever the entity was took something from me, memories of Briley. And I feel a chapter of my life was lost and has been recovered.
To be very specific, Marcus, took memories of Briley in exchange for Tybella's life.
Yeah, but I'm embellishing, boss. It's fine.
Okay.
It's artistic license.
He's a bard.
I'd clocked Marcus's shift in memory, right? Okay. As you were.
But what I did sense, and it was the strangest moment, it was almost as if there was a ripple. And Alicia was there with me, and I had to steady myself as it seemed something that had almost changed in the existence, the plane around us. And then, according to the timeline we had, Alicia then gets the message from Yusefska blaming her for whatever demonic message.
She blamed us for something.
I
I'm
might
assuming-
be
I'm
able
assuming
to
it's
shed
this.
some light on that.
Please.
The Lasset did say that when we returned, the Shadowbinders would be gone. I don't know why, but I feel like they definitely had a part in it.
Well, they may be gone in name, but Yosefka is still there. She may have lost access to the resources, but to be honest, I don't really know exactly the full scope of it. All I know is what is in this book and my own recounting of it all, but
Without the Shadowbinders, would we have more of a chance against the Sefka?
she wouldn't have her network of people. So yeah, that's one thing for sure. She'd be alone.
She was alone when we faced her before.
Aye, but it's different. You're talking about an entire network across all of Demata. Keep an eye on things, keeping tabs on things. Like the mine. With all the harbored magic inside of the stone itself. Literal essence from the gods. That would no longer be touched. No longer tracked. You have one of the rings. I've seen it on your finger. Looking to you, Velendar.
Who at this point will have turned and walked away from the group. And just kind of lean up against the wall and slowly crouch down. His head in his arms. No acknowledgement of that comment.
Regardless, I think at the very least, if this is going to go forward, if we're going to continue to, if I'm going to be continue to allowed in this group amongst you, I do think it is imperative that I tell you everything that I know, all of it, starting with what we just discussed. But Scarlet, I'm the reason why your mother died. I worked for your family, and shortly after you were born, I was supposed to... I defected. as I said. And I thought I covered my tracks. I thought I covered myself. I thought... Well, I didn't. And, they sent them after you. Not just your ma and your pa, but you. If I hadn't found the letter that they so graciously imparted on the doorstep, you would be gone too. I couldn't save your ma. But your pa did get away. I wasn't the one that swung the blade. But I do feel responsible for signing their death warrant. And it was because I kept meddling.
Scarlet will go over to where Alicia is and basically pick up Alicia's hands and actually put them flat on her chest. You are not responsible for their death. Someone else chose to take that life. If you were responsible, then I would have gone too. What you're responsible for is the fact that this heart is still beating and you stuck around for an annoying little shit for almost 20 years.
I appreciate that. At some point, I could introduce you to your father.
Met him?
We already did that.
Oh,
yeah.
And he knows it was you.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck. Okay.
Let's just say you're a lot more involved than he seemed to want to be.
Rin, from Alicia's memory, though, Argus had thought, or you could assume, knowing that Argus had run, that there was no way for him to ever know that Scarlet survived. You haven't had too much contact with Argus since the fire.
We sort of ran into each other on a ship, and he broke the news that who I thought were my parents were not. And pretty much at the end of it was, if you need to use the ship again, I'm here, but not exactly proactive in staying in touch.
Small world. I should touch base with him at some point in the future, I suppose. Anyway. I got nothing else. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer what I can. Velendar, are you okay?
Marcus has his memory of Briley back, then she's gone. She was right fucking there. With Yusefka. And then gone. And now. There's no way to get her back.
Well, I mean, that's not entirely true, is it? Stranger
You
things
tell
have
me,
happened.
Shadowbinder. If you can do one thing, do me this. Find out what that bitch was doing with Tybella.
How do we know that Tybella's gone?
Or how do we know that it was actually Tybella?
It was Tybella.
Has anyone heard news that Tybella passed while we were gone?
Not heard a thing. Last I saw, she was at the ball. I haven't heard or seen since.
She was brought back at a price to Marcus. That
But
price-
Marcus didn't choose to take his memories back. He didn't break his deal.
Marcus has been watching this interplay, and there's a look of genuine confusion as he's trying to. It's almost like someone's not following a plot and has no, and understands the words but doesn't understand the thematic.
Are you trying to imply that because Marcus has his memories back of this Briley person, that now Tybella is dead?
That was the price to pay for her return. Doesn't stand to fucking reason.
Who's to say that the gods didn't just give the memory back?
Yeah, it's a different god. It's a different god that the bargain was made with.
I think it's a little bit
Was
early
it
to be jumping
Marcus?
that
Was it a
gun.
different god?
Marcus bolts for the door.
Where's
And,
Marcus going?
Marcus is leaving this door and he's heading out DM. He's going to try and find a quiet space outside, but there's clutching the back of her hand. He just runs like full pelt down the stairs.
Yeah. You do so. You get a couple of looks along the way. And you... Is there a specific type of space you're trying to find?
Absolutely, a grove, a nearby grove off to the sides.
You're in
Or if there's-
Maluhia.
Yeah.
So the cool part about Maluhia is it blends this type of lifestyle with a bunch of nature, which is why someone like Delphine would find this place to be a suitable home. It doesn't take you too long to find somewhere that it's not necessarily fully secluded, but it feels like it's off the street enough and surrounded by kind of overhanging trees enough that you could sit down and be relatively unnoticed. Not 100%, but relatively.
Can Delphine follow him, or does he look like he doesn't want to be followed?
It's a dead run. It's literally, he's not the fastest of the group. Literally, everybody's got a higher
Does this,
movement. It's a
I
dead
guess
run.
to make this easier for Delphine, does it look like you're running because of fear, or does it look like you're running because of determination?
No, it seems to be a wild fear. So Velendar's last words is he's just gone sheet white, and there's the penny has dropped.
If it's fear, Delphine, then you would clock this. You are close enough with Marcus.
I would take after him if he was running in fear because, well, A, It's my best friend. B, I want to make sure that he's safe,
And-
especially if he's running in fear from Velendar.
So
she's gonna follow.
You do so. Yeah. So Marcus, you find a spot. Delphine arrives just after you. Sorry, Rin.
No, go ahead.
No. I'm done with that part.
Okay. Gonna make my way over to Velendar and where he's sitting. And kneel down. I'm not a binder anymore. And my intentions were not of any ill repute, of any ill kind of any nature. You judge me, and I get it. But as I said before, I tried to do the right thing. What I'm more concerned about is you right now.
I don't judge you, Alicia. I lived parts of her life. As though I walked in her shoes, as though I was the one who breathed the air in her lungs. As though I was the last of the Veil Keepers. I don't blame you. I don't judge you. You have access to information that may be of use. If she's gone, that the last person with her was Yusevka. That is an injustice I cannot abide.
Well, if that is the case, then we'll kill the bitch, okay?
We will.
And there is an unbroken eye contact with a great deal of determination as she stares back at you. If you need anything, you let me know.
Find me a way to put her in the ground.
You got it. Now you really should fucking eat. You'll look like shit.
Given
She'll help you. Reach out her hand to help you up.
Yeah, he'll take the hand.
Just pull you up with her entire weight. Go on. Should leave the other two to themselves for a bit. That Marcus. I'll tell you, spending 2 weeks with that folk, he grows on you. He really does.
Like
I told you.
fungus.
Again, thank you for being with him.
It was my pleasure. And thank you for listening. Now, if you want to punch me, go ahead. I know that you got some tendencies to you, and if you need to get it out, get it out.
Matt. No.
Oh, she'll take it. She'll take it.
He won't. What he will do is he'll reach out for one of these dumplings and grab it, and then slowly and exhaustedly march himself into the room in which he'll be spending the night.
As you pass by, I'll run my hand across your shoulder and lightly press into your back as you basically walk by, sort of pushing you out the door. And even if it doesn't do anything, cast a level 2 Cure Wounds. And you will... it's a 7 and a 4, 11. You will get 18 points of health back if you are missing any.
Just what Scarlet took off when she hit me to prove that we were real. But thank you.
But there is a rejuvenation to it that does genuinely feel nice. You make your way to the room, and it is... You can tell that the sheets have been freshly changed. It's like this room has been aired out. It is the nicest place you have bedded down in for some time. There is a small, kind of like those little traveler bottles that you can buy at a bottle-o of whiskey that's been left with a glass and some ice in your room, and like a small bottle of wine also, as well as just a bread roll and some soup. So this is a relatively nice establishment as you spend the evening with yourself, I guess.
And he'll reach initially for one of those little bottles of whiskey and then stop. He's going to sit on the bed. He's going to start his meditation. And instead of his usual thing of kind of revisiting his own experiences, he's going to go back to each and every one of those memories of Tibellas that were shared with him. And he's going to spin those over and over and over again as he starts his meditation.
You see the field with the dandelions. You see the moments your mother murdered her mother and took them both, her and her father, captive. You don't see the sister that she mentioned. Ever. You see her falling in love. And you see her losing that. And you've relived these moments over and over and over. And to the point where there is an intimacy to them that feels like they're yours. They're not hers anymore. There are moments where you can draw parallels to your own life with these. Particularly in the treatment that both of you endured from your mother. And then you enter meditation. We'll come back to you later. Scarlet.
Hyper.
What are you doing as you and Alicia are the two people left in this room?
Scarlet will, grab some bread, some soup, and some dumplings, because she knows from experience she needs salts, carbs, and protein as a combination to replenish herself.
I want dumplings so bad now. I'm not even
So
hungry.
bad.
I just want dumplings.
You're welcome.
I have...
As you do that, Alicia will go and exasperatingly just slam down onto the bed and just ass first, just hitting it like a box of rocks, just fucking poof.
Good. Judge RPG, thanks for the raid. Hey, I got to meet Judge for the first time at PAX. Judge was the first person as part of This Is Your Quest line, and is just a really cool fucking human. So sending all my love to you and your followers, Judge. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out. It was real cool to meet you in the flesh.
Agreed.
Scarlet.
There's probably going to be more questions, but I've got two. for now.
Aye.
One actually has nothing to do with this. Do you know how to get messages to people?
Who are you trying to message?
I just want to make sure that, like, I don't know if you saw me talking to the bard at the ball, but I just want to make sure they're okay after what happened.
DM, in my time fuffing about in the Cord's Edge as a disguised little bitch that I was, did I hear anything about what happened to any of the attendees?
You didn't hear anything about Janella, who was one of the performers. However, this is a good thing because what people were speaking about was the people who had negative actions taken against them. So you can safely assume that, and to be very fair, like Danella was hired by the Court's Edge, so doesn't work for them, was just contracted. Being that you heard nothing was a good sign, and is likely that she got out fine and unscathed and with no negative implications.
To that end, Scarlet, I did overhear a little bit. Well, I didn't overhear, which from my history with them is a good thing. If you still want to get a letter or communication out, I could arrange a message by carrier. I could send the bird out, or if you're looking for something more immediate.
No, as long as she's okay. Like, I know she doesn't work for them, but I got paranoid that they would have seen me talking to her.
She wasn't mentioned, so of that is good.
I need to introduce you to her.
What, is she a crush? You got a little bit of a thing for her?
Actual relationship, so a little bit more than a crush.
Oh.
Like
And you didn't think to tell me about this sooner? Maybe with a letter home after the year about that you decided to fuff off and join the fucking circus for some reason?
You don't really sort of write home and say, guess what, I'm in a throuple. It's
Well, why not? What, you think I judge you? You think that wasn't around back in Andoril?
No, but I don't know who else can. I mean, you're sneaky. People don't get shit, but
I get all the letters from the estate. You think it would go to your parents? Well, step parents.
I think it's
I keep that one for myself and forge another one and then sneak that one their way if they were, if I thought that they would have a way about it, but I don't think they would either. They're good people. Even if they are a little bit off, they are good people.
I think it's also because I was keeping the two lives separate.
Well, that's fair. Especially after you snubbed. What's his fuck? I wasn't too fond of him. He's a nice lad. He's just... He's got a punchable face.
He does. And is it bad that I really hope Delphine and Abby work out so that she doesn't get stuck with him?
Okay, well, look. First of all, didn't know that was a thing. You should know she's not unhappy with him.
And
he treats her well. He does. Like I said, he's not a bad guy. He's just not for me, and that's fine. Because he is for her, and she loves him. Now, if the side business with Delphine is a thing, then maybe you're you and your sister are a bit more alike than you think, but
Which is true. I
That's
still
the thing
can't
that-
wrap my head. I mean, she's my sister, but my cousin. I'm still wrapping, and I haven't. It was so hard going back and not being able to tell her.
honestly, you don't need to. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I see it, your sisters. And the Bales are your parents. And then I'm some shadow on the wall, just watching over you.
No, you're more than that.
I know. I know.
I may have told the fake Marisol that too. Before I told her off and punched her in the face as well. But the other thing.
Aye.
The wine that everyone uses to get visions, it didn't affect me the same way it affected them. And I don't know why.
You mean the Thornberry?
Yeah, I mean, I saw Marisol, which was kind of the start of finding everything out. But they all had elements of theirs which were all shared. And
yours weren't?
Mine weren't. They saw the cloaks. They saw different things from what they've been talking about. And I had none of that. Mine was so very different.
Are you worried about it? Is there something wrong with that?
I'm curious about it. What if the reason why it's different is more of an understanding of whatever I am and could help me maximize whatever differences I have?
You know, I feel like people spend most of their life trying to find the label for what they are. Trying to figure out what the dialogue is. Scarlet, you're you. That's it. That's all it needs to be. You don't need to know anything beyond that. Believe in yourself and who you are and what you're about. Everything else falls into place. You don't need somebody coming along and telling you who you are and what you're about. So don't focus on that.
Funnily enough, I recently gave a similar speech, but it's less about what I am is not who I am. I know that. But it's more about if I can understand what I am, how I can use that to my advantage. How
Well,
I
I
can.
think that fundamentally understanding that is just feeling it out. Nobody's going to have all the answers. And it may very well be the circumstance where you're not going to have that answer. So you need to make it for yourself. I know it's kind of a bit of a nothing response, but it's my 2 cents.
Now there's something I'm going to tell you rather than ask you.
Okay.
Before I head upstairs and soak these very sore muscles.
Wash these dogs.
One of the things that I have figured out is sometimes I get cranky and I rage. But sometimes when I use my powers, I have extra things, people who come out to protect me and all this extra stuff that doesn't happen all the time. And I've realized it's because those times I'm not acting because I'm angry. I'm acting because I love. And you're a reason for that. And she'll just walk out and go upstairs.
That's cute.
As you do, similarly to Velendar, you get to your room. It's been aired out. The sheets are clean. There's additional food and beverages there also. Everything that you could want. If you're going up to the bathing house, are you going to your room or the bathing house?
Oh, she'll drop her stuff off in a room and then go up to the bathing house.
As you enter, this is not private. It is 5, 6, 7 baths next to each other. There is almost like a steam as you walk in, almost like it's constantly producing steam in this room, and a comfortable steam, not like take your breath away. These baths are deep enough that like even someone of Delphine's height could sit comfortably in and be engulfed by water if they wanted to be. And it is nice. If you're running yourself a bath, and correct me if I'm wrong, the water is fucking impeccable. And as someone that has not been able to indulge in this in a while, you've all been able to clean yourselves off and you know, relax and that sort of thing. But to soak your muscles and get fully clean is something that you haven't been able to do in a bit. Even at your house, it felt rushed.
Marcus
it felt like
bathed in milk at her house.
Yeah. It felt like there was a goal that you needed to keep moving. You feel like this is somewhere that you can just for a bit. And as you kind of sink into the water, this warm water sinking into your muscles, it is relaxation at the highest tier.
And I love the fact that because she's short, she can actually fully submerge without having to bend her knees.
It's almost a swimming pool. Like it's
right.
It's nice. As you relax for the evening. Delphine, Marcus, you arrive in this area, Delphine arriving moments after you. Barely even 5 seconds. What are you doing?
As Delphine steps round, there is a stunned look on Marcus's face. It's almost as he said as the conversation was going upstairs and Velendar made that comment that Tybella was dead. It's that bit where the smug idiot has finally worked out something. He wasn't as smart as he thought he was. And there is this bizarre look. It's almost like every muscle in his face is tempted. He looks at Delphine, says, "I must find out," and then holds out his hand to Delphine.
Just gonna take it immediately.
Closes his hand, and with his left hand, one with that strange phoenix thing, he makes a weird flourish and points to something, and then in a language, the statement is open, but he says it in a weird word, and the two of us whisk through a doorway. We are no longer where we were beforehand. We seem to have been flung into the middle of wood in what appears to be an ancient grove.
Okay.
Marcus, still holding his hand, raises that same hand to the sky, and he's almost painting, and in his mind, he casts a spell sending. Tybella, reply to me. Please, I beg you. There's a message, go.
Okay. She can reply 25 words?
Absolutely.
There are... You stand there with Delphine, still holding her hand, as you've dimension doored into this space. A moment passes. Another. 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 Until you hear a reply. And the reply is, "What do you want?"
And with that, Marcus rounds on Delphine. And there is a wild look in his eye. Delphine, there's something I must tell you. Something I can't keep stitched inside any longer.
You can tell me anything, Marcus. What are you afraid of?
I remember her now, brightly. Every heartbeat, every storm we danced through, every foolish promise. It came back to me like that first breath after drowning. But when the memories returned, Delphine, I thought Velendar was right. I thought Tybella had been taken. I knew. I knew her life was the price. And the bargain that bound my forgetting was undone. I remembered, and by the gods, I didn't mean to. I didn't ask for this. The moment I saw Bridie's face again in my mind, I felt the world shudder, as if the strings of fate had been cut and retied. Her absence was like a wound I didn't know and healed. And the cruelest truth, Delphine, I'm grateful for the memory, grateful for it. And I hate myself for that. I would have traded it back if I could. You once told me that the earth reclaims what it's owed. Perhaps that's what's going to happen? How do I tell Velendar? And he stands and for a second almost kind of slaps himself for a moment as there. How do I forgive myself for being so tragically, stupidly human and making a choice? You know nature better than anyone, and you value life above all. I need to know that if you can understand my stupid, foolish thoughts of just wanting to get my friend back, that I may have just thrown away a life.
Delphine's gonna grab your hands and she's just gonna like hold both of them so that you stop. You stop like hurting yourself. The bargain you made to bring Tybella back, that was a conscious decision. Having your memories returned to you was not something that you asked for. It wasn't you breaking your promise.
I asked for them back. I didn't understand the bargain at the time. I'm supposed to be the smart one here. I'm supposed to be the one that thinks. And in that moment when she offered me what I had lost, I just said yes. I didn't think, Delphine. For that moment, I was as stupid as anyone. And I didn't think of my consequences of my actions. I didn't
Marcus,
think.
stop. You're not stupid. Do you know what's more natural than anything around us? Love. course you would take back what you lost. You lost something that you loved. And you can't be blamed for making a decision to take back what you love. That is not stupidity. Perhaps you could paint it in the light of selfishness. But Marcus, you have such a short lifespan. How can anyone expect you to keep giving up so much of yourself and not get anything in return? You deserve happiness and you deserve everything in this world, and you already gave so much up for Velendar and for Tybella, and for what? For you to die in the end? You already have such a short life. You can't let them take it away from you before the time is up. Briley was someone so important to you. And we need to find out the truth about Briley because everything is so different. And how can we learn the truth about Briley if you can't remember everything about her? And just because the way that Velendar remembers her or the way that Hakari remembers her is different to your memories of her doesn't make them any less precious. And you can't hold yourself accountable for Tybella's life for the rest of yours. You are human, Marcus. And do you know what being human means? It means making mistakes, especially when given the opportunity to take back something you love. Loving is the most human thing you can possibly do.
There are tears streaming from Marcus's eyes, and how life is so important. How I fear so much I had taken a life just to feel whole again. How could I feel whole if I took a life? I have never shed another's blood. I have never taken a life. It is not. I didn't know I could bring her back, but the foolish moment of throwing it away in a. I don't know what to do, Delphine. I don't know. I keep making choices which I think are good, but appear to be selfish and about me. In these last few days, I've been walking some sort of tightrope, and I feel I'm losing my footing. I feel I'm falling. And I have fallen.
Well, I will always be there to catch you, Marcus. That's what we're here to do for each other. We'll continue to help each other, and if you lose your footing, I will be there to balance you again. And Marcus, even if Tybella had you were not responsible for Tybella's life being taken. Sefka did that. You undid that. If Tybella was taken, that's not on you. That's nature taking back what she already had. Sometimes sometimes it's hard to remember that death is an inevitable part of nature. Everything dies eventually. And if Tybella was to pass, you can't hold that all on yourself. You have to share that burden. I can help carry that burden for you. It doesn't have to weigh entirely on your shoulders.
I've been so scared. And when I thought you were all gone, and Alicia kept saying she is such a presence. And the day after day of we've lost you, you've gone. The love that she shows for Scarlet. And reminding her that we don't know, just like your beloved Feywilds. I hope and pray it's still there and we can find it together. But Velendar's words were worse than that dagger that stabbed into me. I failed a friend over a foolish thought. I do stupid things. I've done stupid things. But I didn't think. I thought I was so clever with those gods. So clever, Delphine. I thought I was going to get you back. And I'm so flawed. So very flawed.
Marcus, they're gods. How can you be expected to always be better than them? You've outsmarted so many of us. Look at all the amazing things that you've achieved in such the short time that we've known each other. You can't be expected to be 100% all of the time. And gods, the gods are just as capricious as the Fae. They don't care about us. I love Thalassa and I have devoted my life to them, but I'm just one of many. They don't care. They make deals, they make bargains. They have no regard for the impacts in our lives. You can't be expected to constantly think ahead of them. They they have so much power. They can do whatever they want. It doesn't matter what you and I say.
And Delphine, that's why I want to get the book and read it properly. I don't seek power. I seek justice for our friends and what we've lost. I spoke to a goddess and she told me of how she just threw away a world, and I told her of the beauty of every day, of every sunrise, and how it's different and how everything was important. And she tossed it aside like a bauble. And I realized that there are moments where I have say things similarly, but that's because I'm trying to be something that I fail so frequently to be, Delphine. I want to get that book. I do not want them to destroy this world, this plane, these people, you, everything. I want to read this book and work out how to make it the same safe place we've got, not destroy it unless it thwarts them from ever harming this place and you and our friends, my family, and every dawn that should come after this day for your very, very, very long life. And Marcus kind of collapses down to his knees at this point in time. All the energy has gone, even though you're the one exhausted, and you can see that. It's literally like all the energy's just flown out of him. And he sobs for a moment.
Delphine will go down on her knees and just wrap you up in her arms and rock you gently while you cry. I promise, Marcus, I will help you. But you have to promise me that you're not going to throw your life away. And think of yourself as disposable. Especially not for gods that don't care about you or I, other than what we can give them. You have to promise me that you'll continue to live for me.
Marcus looks up into Delphine's eyes for that moment and meets them and holds them. I will try. I will try everything I can to at least live a few more mortal years in your presence and grace.
That's all I can ask, Marcus. And let me help you with your burden. I'm so strong. I can bench press a bear.
I probably I should. Again, I'm not quite sure to do that. Delphine, there's is there a bear near us? Is this something new?
Just trust me. You don't need to know.
No, I'm really
I can
curious
do
now.
it.
As you find joy holding each other in this, what was really sad moment, but also grateful that you're together again and that all of your friends are together again. Velendar.
No. No. Mm-hmm.
Finding meditation and rest. Exhausted. And now with the fear that someone you care for is gone, you feel at peace. A couple of hours passing into your rest until you hear this tap, almost of fingers on wood, as you attempt to disregard it completely. You feel this weight sit itself on the bed beside you, and you are broken out of your meditation. Familiar feeling. You've been woken this way before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
You look up at this figure sitting on the edge of your bed, and you see white hair, red eyes,
oh no,
and this grayed violet complexion. You see your mother, and you feel as her hand gently pushes its way through your hair, almost stroking it as a mother would stroke a small child's hair as they fall asleep. And she looks down at you and she says, "Well, I guess your deal didn't go as to plan, did it, little boy?"
I think the key difference between a typical mother-child interaction, Valinda's fully, actually frightened at this point. He cannot move.
Mm.
It's as though this is full paralysis demon.
Mm-hmm.
In this specific moment, she's chosen to fucking appear.
Mm.
And he is unable to do anything about it. He'll
Mhm.
open his mouth as though to scream, but cannot make a sound.
The second you open your mouth, she grabs the bottom of your chin and just tilts it up to look at her. And she says, "Never fear. I'm not in the mood to take your life away today. That would do me no good. But you offered me and Lolth a soul. And so I would say that you owe me one. Wouldn't you?
Redoing this because fuck this bitch. Fuck! Still frightened, I think. I think the most that he can do is just stare defiantly, still unable to speak.
She will, by your chin, pull you up into a sitting position and say, "Speak."
A calm will come over him very suddenly. If not me, the only solace I take is that there are those in this world who will stand against you. And I hope that as they do, your knees shatter. And your red eyes fucking bleed.
Cute.
Do with me what you will. I owe you nothing.
Cute. Really cute, Velendar. But here's the thing about deals, little prince. You asked me to help you get Marcus back. I did my part. He didn't choose Lolth. For that is not my flaw. That is his. I have done my end of the deal. Your friend is alive, and I helped. And for that reason, you fulfill your end of the bargain. I'm not asking for you.
Mummy, we didn't make a deal. I asked you for a favor. You didn't even hear me out on what it was. If your impotent little fucking goddess couldn't bring my friend back, I'm afraid that's your problem. You don't know what I was going to ask.
Cute. Well, if you grant me not a soul, then I guess I will just have to take one.
Why does he keep setting us up to die?
Night, night, sweet child. She clicks her fingers and disappears.
At which point, immediately, Velendar will snap out of this kind of physical hold that this fucking bitch has on him, and will bolt out of the room to check on his companions and make sure that none of them are dead.
Which is where we're gonna leave this session for the evening.
You're gonna leave me just fucking... Alright, that's fucked. That's fucked up.
That's show business, darlings.
That's fucked up. I didn't even get to wrap the day. That's fucked up.
Sleep tight, Rin. Shit, I'm choking on nicotine and a will to live. We're gonna go around and it's okay, Rin. We'll start off with you next session.
Oh, good.
No. I'm deliberately leaving you for next session.
I'm so scared.
Hey, we're gonna go around and re-meet our players, learn favorite moments, all in one go. We're gonna start the same way that we started last time. So with Deetwenty, who are you? Where can we find you? What was your favorite moment this evening?
I don't know who I am anymore. I'm not sure what the fuck happened there, but it's wildly terrifying. It's holy shit is all I can say. I think the term is cascading fucks. It's I feel if Talera could help me put a pegboard together and I could just draw red strings around it like fuck, oh fuck, what the fuck? I didn't fucking think of that. Fuck, fuckity fuck. Fuck. Does that help?
Yeah.
I think my favorite moment was what the fuck? Followed by thank fuck for basically everyone else other than Velendar bringing the utter what the fuck kind of conversation about Tybella. So if it wasn't for the others, it'd be fuck, I think is the term I'm going to go for.
I love that.
Hopefully that's nice and clear to everybody out there.
Yeah,
you,
I think that hits the spot, you know. Tammy, who are you? Where can we find you? What was your favorite moment?
Talera79, you can find me running Call of Cthulhu over on the Law Rights or playing an interesting little sorcerer who may not be what they seem on Pangs and Fangs, which is on the Jenna Daggers channel. I do wish to compliment D on his favorite moment summary. It surely shows the diversity of the word.
I didn't even mute that time to cough.
I have to say, and I'm glad it was caught in a clip as well, one of my favorite moments was basically Alicia going into the cheeky aunt mode.
Yeah.
Like serious, something different. It was like a very different pace.
It was cute.
And I very much enjoyed being able to have that interaction.
Yeah, no, that was cute. I enjoyed that. I'd asked Loki his favorite moment, but he's not here. So we're going to move along to Rin. Who are you? Where can we find you? What was your favorite moment this evening?
Rin_Vixen literally everywhere. I stream on Twitch is my full-time job, helping out with the cast and the Kickstarter, as well as appearing on other stuff and things and stuff, including but not limited to the shit here, also the stuff in the Shannon Realms and all that. Dilly dally. I think my favorite moment was the reunion. That's it.
Yeah, that was
just
real
the reunion.
cute. Real cute. And tense and cute. I liked it.
And I like that I was able to make Velendar not fucking punch me, because that was pretty great.
I need you to know that when
Also,
Pro and I had a
get fucked,
dart,
cunt.
we had
You're
an
never beating
actual
me on initiative.
conversation about it and how good it was. So, yeah. Yeah.
You're never beating me on initiative, by the way. Literally ever.
Oh, there's no version of that where I didn't expect you to win initiative, and which means you're getting to set the tone of the thing in general, and I was entirely fine with that. But yeah, he was going to try and punch you in the face, but you talked him down real good.
Speaking of Promethean,
Yo.
who are you? Where can we find you? What was your favorite moment?
I'm Promethean. There's a zero. You can find me everywhere, all the time. I'm in your fucking cupboard right now.
Get out of there! Get
Sorry.
out of the cupboard!
Get
Okay.
out. Hold on, you're in my house. Get out of my cupboard.
I had a bunch of favorite moments. Most of them involved the times where each and every fucking player here made me cry a little bit. Like there was some really cool. Everyone had. And maybe that's the thing though, that like the session and the campaign itself and like collectively as players, we've kind of built up to these points where we can, either breaking out into little groups or collectively just kind of sit down and have cool little chats between the characters. And they just fucking hit, man. Like there's some real cool shit. It was a lot and it was real cool.
Mm.
Dig the shit out of that.
So in essence, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Last and absolutely not least, Salt.
Not last. You'll be last.
Not lost.
You'll be last.
Last and absolutely not least, Salt.
I'm SaltQueenPlays. You can find me hanging out here, crying 3 sessions in a row. Really got a good streak going on here. Let's keep it going, I guess.
You've heard of a watch streak. Now let me introduce you to a cry streak.
You can also find me running my own baby campaign over on Enchanted Realms with these mad lads.
It's everyone in the
Emily.
top row.
Yeah, Emily, Promethean, and Rin. We do some other cool shit, not as emotionally turmoiling as this. Yeah, we're only on episode 2. Just
Only
you
that second
wait.
session, baby girl. Give us time. We'll get there.
My favorite part tonight. Honestly, I thought that I was only going to cry once. I thought we got the cry out pretty early in the session. I was like, cool, it's done. I don't have to worry about it anymore. And then Marcus is like, I'm going to run away. And I'm like, well, fuck, I got to follow him. And then absolutely destroyed me. I think that my favorite part of the session isn't necessarily what happened in session. It's the DM that D sent me being like, apologize in advance.
Good.
He knew he was going to destroy me.
He knew what he was doing.
Exactly.
Excellent.
I actually quickly DM'd Britt to be like, prepare yourself, girly. We're in trouble.
Oh no.
And Emily, who are you? What was your favorite session? Where can we find you?
Favorite session?
What was your favorite
Holy
moment of the
shit.
session?
I'm Emily. I'm the producer, GM, and Chief Executive Thirstmaster here, and trauma bringer, apparently. And hey, this was a really fun session. Every single time I say that, though, and I am genuinely so grateful for all of you. My favorite moment of the session, there were so many, but the one that immediately comes to mind is Salt, your little speech to Marcus at the end there, about like living for Delphine. Oh, I nearly cried. Like it was really, it was a lot. I enjoyed it.
We're the
so.
most romantic story, and it's completely platonic, and I love it.
I messaged Pro saying, "Now kiss." But hey, don't worry about it. But hey, this was a ton of fun. We're gonna raid out now. We're gonna raid out to Mike Moans, who is doing some terrain building and has also got a cat cam, and we have to do that. Hang out tomorrow night over on Meeples and Dragons. You'll find Radiant Shadows. A couple of us will be there, and on Sunday night you will find Enchanted Realms doing Tales of the Feywild. You'll find a bunch of us there too. It's gonna be a
Sunday
fucking-
morning though. Sunday morning. Is it Sunday morning?
No,
Is that happening?
No.
Okay. Ignore me then. I'm a dumb. I don't know what
Ignore
I'm
you.
talking about.
Ignore you. Hey, if you're at Boo Fest, see you there.
Mm.
But other than that, enjoy the rest of your night. We love and appreciate you. I can't find my raid button. Where is it? Where's the
The
button?
one that says raid on it.
Yeah, it's great. I've started it on one device, and okay, here we go. Okay, we're reading out now. Goodbye. Love you all.
Goodbye.
Everyone look
Goodbye.
cute.
Bye, you little cuties.
Yep.
Bye.